What is good with y'all is Crunch Time TV. We have a lot to talk about. As Kyrie Irving is officially a Dallas Maverick, he has reached a new chapter in his career. I'm very excited for it. We predicted it on this channel that Kyrie Irving was going to Dallas. We talked about it. We talked about it several times on the channel. How Kyrie, I feel as though Kyrie and Luka would be a great fit. How I do believe that Kyrie and Luka are the two most skilled uh NBA players right now. I think they're the two most skilled NBA players in the NBA. I think they're the two best ISO scorers in the NBA right now, and they are on the same team. But we also have to talk about the Lakers, because LeBron James made a powerful quote in the interview that he just gave on ESPN. He said that he believes, at the end of his speech, as far as answering the question, he said that he believes that when healthy, this Lakers team can compete with anybody. And I agree 100% with LeBron James. Excuse me. If you look at the roster, bro, I mean, the roster speaks for itself. You got a lot of great names on there, and they're matching with production. As Anthony Davis is averaging a whopping 27 points a game. You know what I mean? We all know LeBron is averaging 29, 30. You know what I mean? And so Russell Westbrook is playing like the sixth man of the year coming off the bench. We have about 7 to 8 guys averaging double figures. Excuse me. This team is solid, bro. So I definitely agree with that one. And what y'all have to understand is people still call LeBron James and Anthony Davis the best duo. So you really can't be that mad about the Mavs, stealing Kyrie like that, because they were just talking about, throughout this whole season, they were just saying that Luka had no help. So you can't be mad when he gets help. And the people like to say, oh, well, Kyrie's only going to be the Robin, and he's only this and that, and he downplay, what Kyrie brings to the table. Okay, so it shouldn't be that unfair then, right? You still got the best duo in the league on the Lakers. By you guys' logic, right? So you still have that, and LeBron just said that they can compete with anybody. Excuse me. Now watch this. The Lakers are only like 3 games behind the 6th seed, and about 4 to 5 games of a higher. Behind of a higher seeding than that one. So it's really not much to panic about because the Lakers, like, they are healthy for the most part. AD's back. The problem is that they're taking games off when they shouldn't be taking them off, and things of that nature. The problem is they can't close out a lot of games. They've lost a lot of games down the stretch, bro. You have to pay attention to those details because this can be a year like, for example, in 2010 when the Western Conference was very deep and the AC was like had like 50 wins. It can get like that sometimes. It can be close in that regard. So you have to be prepared for it. And if you don't know how to stay prepared for it throughout the season and y'all not closing games, it's a scary look. It's a scary sighting. But that doesn't mean that, like, you don't have enough. It just means y'all not executing how y'all supposed to be executing the game plan and things of that nature. So now you pair them up against, like say for example, bro, I think if the Lakers make the playoffs, no team really wants to see them in a 7-game series. Like, they are a scary team to play beat in the playoffs. That's just real talk. But they're not playing to their full potential. I think it does fall a lot on AD. AD is very lackadaisical and he doesn't just I don't know, man. He doesn't take charge and take leadership of this team the way how he should be doing. Because when you have the keys, it comes with that too. So that's why LeBron naturally taps into this controlling instinct because he has to, bro. He's LeBron James. Well, like, he knows that, like, bro, he knows how good he is still. And it's like, if AD is not gonna step up and really just lead the team, I'm gonna have to grab hold of the wheel because that's our best chance. That's why I be saying, bro, when LeBron be dropping 35-point games and 40-point games at this age, bro, you have to applaud this man for what he's doing. You feel me? These are great games for him, bro. For him to be doing that at that age, so you have to capitalize off of that. You, like, bro, you just literally have to. You know, AD, like, the least you can do is show some type of heart and determination to want to close out the games if we playing through you, right? Right. So that's what I'm saying. We got to hold AD accountable, bro. He's rarely there too. Like, he's rarely there on a consistent basis, looking like he's trying to play with some urgency, bro. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about the situation, bro. I do think when he's healthy, though, it'll be a good matchup. You got guys like Christian Wood, That'll be a good little matchup for AD to get some barbecue chicken in. You know, because you know what I mean. Unless y'all think Christian Wood is better than. Unless y'all think Wood is better than AD. You know. So I mean, how y'all feel about the situation, bro? I'm about to let some of the panel up right now. You know what I mean? We about to cook on this one. We got Some Casual Takes podcast in the building right now. Bro, wait a minute, y'all. Breaking news, bro. We have Some Casual Takes podcast. Y'all check this, bro. I need y'all to tap into this man's podcast, bro. Because if you're not tapped in, then you just missing out on content. Some actual valid content. Hey, bro, what's up, bro?
Yo, what up?
Yeah, bro.
You got me for like 20 minutes and I got to class. What's up, bro?
Yeah, but how you feel about the whole stuff that's going on? I'm about to let my other guys in here too. We got post freestyles in here too.
You want me to start with Kyrie or the Lakers side? Maverick side or Lakers side?
Maverick side.
I just posted a TikTok right now about the Dallas Mavericks. I think they're offensively going to be one of the best teams in the league. I mean, when you put two guys together who are capable of both going for 40 points in the playoffs, you're going to have some offensive explosions.
Right.
But I just posted a TikTok saying that I know I just plugged myself twice. I don't think they are contenders until they get another. I think this team needs a defense, ahead of attack, point of attack, 3-and-D wing, because the Dallas Mavericks are the 7th worst defense right now. I think 6th, 7th, 8th, one of those bottom 10.
Yeah,
at least. And they had a guy who is not known for playing defense. So you already got one of the worst defense in the league, and your main backcourt guys can't play defense. That's a problem. And now they traded 2 of their best role players for Kyrie Irving. So now they got 2 problems that I don't think is a recipe for championship winning. In a league like today, a league that's so talented and rich in talent, you need 2 things. You need depth and defense, and the Dallas Mavericks have none of that. I think they can make a West Finals, but I don't think they can win it and go to the NBA Final.
Hey, look, that roster might be excuse me, that roster might not be that deep, bro. But you know it is deep.
Kyrie's bag. I get it.
Kyrie's
I
bag,
get it.
bro.
I get
You
it.
know who else's bag
I
is
just
deep,
said
bro?
you got 2 guys who can get 40 in a playoff. But I mean, I've seen KD and Kyrie, 2 top heavy. I saw a top heavy team, and KD and Kyrie get swept by extreme. Now you can say that KD underperformed, but still, Boston was extremely deep, and they still had their top guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you're right, bro. You're right. I'm just saying, man. I mean, for one, I think the Mavs are deeper than what the Nets were last year. But I just really, you know what it really is, though, bro? I think it's Luka. I'm looking at Luka right now. It's not even so much Kyrie, bro. I'm thinking about how, like, the route that Luka's on in his career, it feels like perfect timing for him to go to the finals right now. And I thought I was already picking him as a sleeper to go to the finals before Kyrie came, because I think the West is kind of wide open right now. And nobody's really like showing me that much aggression, but I think Luke is the best player in that conference. So that's why I was giving him some of the edge. Because he's always been trying to get to the finals. He's been close to the finals several times because he took the Clippers 7 games by himself. And then last year he had to play against a team that won a championship. But now that he has Kyrie, I'm just like, bro, that's even scarier, bro, because they're on perfect route to go to the finals, bro. It can just happen in a 7-game series. Like, you can get a cool matchup. You know what I mean? And man, I don't know. I think Luka definitely will be the best player on the team, though. I'm giving you that, bro. I saw what you were saying about Kyrie being a Robin. I think you
I was getting flamed for that for no reason.
No, like
he was bullying me, bro.
For real?
I was getting flamed for no reason because I tried to say Kyrie was the Robin to LeBron. I mean, I thought it was really close, but I just didn't think he was 1A, 1B because my definition of a Robin's different than most people's.
Yeah, it just depends on your definition. Like maybe we're just overblowing it a little bit. You know, I think everything that you was probably saying as an explanation, I probably agree with it.
They just weren't hearing it.
They just don't like hearing
all love Kyrie, and they're trying to bully me because I'm young and there's a bunch of old heads.
It's like they don't like. It's just like they don't like hearing that Robin word, bro.
Nah, when it's their favorite player, people they love the players who can just get buckets. And I'm just saying, like, my definition of a Robin, because you weren't there. My definition of a Robin, I mean, to be 1A, let me say it like this: to be 1A, 1B,
Yeah.
you have to at least show me that you can be better than that Batman in a series, or at least on the exact level, if not better.
Oh, there
Like
it
I
is,
wouldn't
bro.
consider, I
Hold
would
on.
not.
Kyrie actually led the Cavs in scoring one of those series against the Pistons.
Okay,
You know what I
once
mean?
against the Pistons, cool.
So but that wasn't
It's
even my
close.
really.
I do think it's close. If you want to make an argument, it's 1A, 1B. I do think you can make the argument. I can see it, but to me, I think it's like I would still say Kyrie was the two because I never thought Kyrie was on LeBron's level. Now Anthony Davis, I wouldn't consider AD a Rodman because I've seen multiple games, I've seen series, especially that Phoenix Suns series when the Lakers were up 2-1. It was actually Anthony Davis who was clearing and scoring. Anthony Davis who was clearing in defensive impact. It was actually
Yeah.
Anthony Davis. I've seen the team run through Anthony Davis way more times than I saw the team run through Kyrie.
It's just
I wouldn't consider in Kobe's latter half of Kobe's first couple of years in the Lakers, I would consider him Robin. But after 0-1, I would say it was 1A, 1B because I actually saw Kobe
yeah.
go out and outscore Shaq against San Antonio in 0-1 in the West Finals. I've seen Kobe multiple series actually play better than Shaq. So I wouldn't
This the thing
say
with Kyrie.
Kobe was
Like
a Rob.
I still see what you're saying, bro. Everything you were just spitting with everything you said, bro. Like facts, bro. It's just with Kyrie, he's shown me in so many moments that he can step up and be a 1A 1B type of player. You know what I mean? It's not
It's
like
close. And if you want to make an
he's not
argument,
he's not as
yeah, you
consistent.
can.
Yeah, like he doesn't. I see what you're saying. Like he wasn't doing it as consistently as like an AD. It's just like he can have monstrous games. You know what I mean? So that's why I think that's why people value. That's why people have a
Yeah.
hard time calling him a Robin. But I think overall you're right though, because if you like, yeah, I don't think he was on LeBron's level yet, especially because he was so young. I mean, he was a great second option on that team. You know,
Yeah.
I still feel the same way about him as a player, but I can still say that he was still the second option. But he stepped up in a lot of cases and was the first option in like during a lot of big moments too. So that's why it's like both sides.
Yeah,
I see both
exactly.
sides
I said it was
addressing.
really close. And if you did make an argument, like Kyrie taking that last shot, yeah, like you said against the Pistons. What was that Pistons? That was first round 2016.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, Kyrie hit that one shot, right? Off the inbound.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah,
was that series.
yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
they swept the Pistons.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
2016 first round where Kyrie hit that shot off the inbound. I'm pretty sure like 1 second, like 0.4 seconds or something like that. It was
yeah,
insane.
yeah, yeah. But
I
it's
mean,
not
yeah,
as
you
close.
can bring
Yeah,
up a
like
lot
it's
of
not as
games
close as
too.
like Shaq and Kobe though. You know what I mean? I think LeBron and Kyrie was like a baby version of Shaq and Kobe. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But
Like I would consider LeBron, like LeBron was the Robin in the 2011 finals. I don't think LeBron was the Robin to D Wade, but at least in that series he was the Robin. I think Dwayne Wade was I would consider Dwayne Wade Robin for LeBron.
yeah, somebody in the comments said Kyrie don't get enough credit for the 2016 championship. I don't think he gets enough credit, bro. See, because if you look at his numbers, bro, that's why I see both sides. Because he was still averaging close to 30 in the finals, both of those
He was
seasons.
averaging 28 and 27 in 2016. I think he averaged
Yeah,
29, 28 in
yeah,
2017.
yeah, bro. That's like to me, that's all time great numbers, man. Like from a point
That
guard,
is,
bro.
but I do think a lot of pretty much only Kyrie's production is in that points per game, and I think a lot of Kyrie fans only argue points per
Because you
game.
have to understand that he's pretty much a shooting guard.
Yeah, I know,
So, you know
but
what I mean?
everyone just
So
argues points per game
that's what
when
I
they try
mean.
to say
What are you
he's
supposed to
like.
argue? I mean, he's a scorer. So you look at that's his main
Well, I
thing that
mean,
he
if you're trying to
does.
argue that he's the same level as LeBron, and so like some dude trying to argue
Uh,
free throw percentage, and I'm like, bro, are you
why
serious?
not, bro? It's a lot of clutch
That's
free
a
throws.
low bar. That's a low bar
No,
because
because free
that's a
throws mean
low
a lot
bar
in
for
the clutch,
LeBron.
bro.
Comparing to guards free throw percentage to LeBron, that's like saying, oh, I mean, LeBron's
KD's
better
hold
than
on, KD's
Shaq,
a
but
forward.
that's
KD's a forward though,
yeah, but KD's a way better shooter than LeBron.
right? And
He has
that
a way
matters,
better
bro.
touch.
It matters, and so is Kyrie.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna say it's a low bar because everyone knows LeBron's not good at free throws.
yeah, no. So you have to take that into consideration. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like saying Kobe clears Shaq free throw percentage. Like obviously.
No, but that matters. But like, it's stuff like no, like people take like. So hold on. So you think Shaq is a better player than Kobe?
All time?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's because what Kobe did after. So
Yeah. No, but all seriousness though, bro. Like, how you like? So what do you think about the Lakers this year though?
how I feel? I'm gonna post another TikTok about it. I went on live yesterday. I was saying basically crying to Rob Pelinka like it's not over. You still got they're trying to get Tobias Harris. I don't know if you saw that. The
Yeah, bro, I saw
three-team
that.
deal with Tobias. You got to get rid of Westbrook, bro. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Um, I said yesterday, look, I get it. They want to try to get Kyrie Irving in the offseason. That max slot frees up in the offseason. Um, they want to maybe spend that money and rework the team for 2023-24 season. But Rob Pelinka's got to understand, bro.
yeah,
When you go into next season, LeBron's going to be in year 21. I don't care how slow he declines. That doesn't sit right with me that you're trying to build around a guy who's in year 21. Anthony Davis, your second best player on the team. Listen, bro, he's also going to have another year of injuries on his body. The best thing you can do right now, when you're only like a game or two out the playoffs, is to try to push this season. Because next season, you're going to try to do something with more mileage on a year 21 LeBron and an injury prone Anthony Davis. And you're coming into the season with 2 straight years of disappointment. Why not? That's just negative vibes going into the next season. Why not just try to save the season when you can? Just screw them picks, bro. It's cool. Just let them go.
yeah, yeah,
Don't
yeah.
don't throw
No,
away all the picks because you would actually
that's right.
suicide your future, but try to at least give one of them away. And try you're what are you 25, 29? They're what game or so out of the play in, like 3 games out of the 60 or something like that. I don't know how it's been. I haven't checked the standings in like 3 days, but there's still a lot of season to be saving. LeBron's averaging like 34 at age 30, 38. Anthony Davis is getting healthier. Not saying he's going to get hurt again, but he's getting healthier. You have a lot to save here, and you can't wait till next season, especially when the West is this wide open. Because who knows what the Warriors are going to do next year? Who knows what a healthy Clippers are going to do next year? Who knows? Who knows what trades are going to be made next year?
Right.
So while you're trying to get better next year, other teams could. So why not? When you have LeBron at year 20, when you have AD getting healthier, when you have your role players coming back, just push for it now when the West is wide open. This is the season to do it.
Exactly, bro. No, that's all facts, bro. No, I agree 1,000%. Hey, Post, you still right there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, but what you think? You think the Lakers got a chance to compete with who they got?
Nope, not at all. You got Westbrook on the team. I'm sorry, bro. It's not gonna happen. I'm sad to say I'm a Westbrook fan too, but we gotta be honest, bro. Y'all should have. I mean, I think y'all was trying to get Kyrie. Obviously, didn't happen. It seems like y'all stuck with Westbrook now. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do, bro. If y'all get a favorable first round matchup, say for example, y'all get the Kings, maybe I think y'all could beat them, but that's it. I don't see nobody else in the West y'all can compete with, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nobody else besides the Kings, bro. It's over. It's over. It's over. Sorry.
Wow, man. Post said his raps. You
It's
know what I
over,
mean?
bro. It's
Post
over.
say it is
Probably,
raps.
it's either you it's either what you call it. It's either a playing tournament exit or a first round exit. You ain't going no farther than that.
That
For the
is
Lakers,
crazy.
bro.
No farther than that. I hate to say it, bro. I'm sorry.
Everybody in the
Playing
chat,
tournament
man. Listen,
exit.
everybody in the chat. That's a bold statement, man. If y'all have anything to say about that, I am putting a link to join in the description box.
Hey,
So y'all can join up and say whatever y'all need to say about that. See the thing is, man, I agree halfway. I think they got enough to compete, but I don't think they're gonna win. Even if they go to the playoffs, I do think they're gonna have a bad time executing, bro, because I don't see any focus right now. LeBron James literally said that I was at first I was focusing on the Kyrie trade as far as if we were gonna get him, but now my focus has shifted back. Now I'm back thinking about what I should have been thinking about, and that's focusing on this team because I think we can compete. At the end of this speech, he said, "I think we have enough to compete with anybody if we're healthy."
They do.
So if so, then why did you want to trade? You know what I mean? I think they
right.
do. I think they do, but why did you want to trade and see that's bad focus? I don't see, man. Listen, bro, the leadership is looking bad. The
No, they're not focused right
chemistry,
now. That Pelicans game was really bad. That's why I need to make a trade.
Right. Right.
man. This man is sad,
I
bro.
saw an unfocused team against the Pelicans. That's why they need to make a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like nobody's focused. I don't think the GM is focused because if the
Nope.
GM,
Nah, he don't even know
it's a lot of
basketball.
speculation, like saying that like he doesn't he's trying to freeze out LeBron and stuff like that. Whatever the case is, bro, that's not focused either. So nobody on that organization is doing what they have to do, bro. LeBron, but you have to still give LeBron the most credit though for what's going on because he's the best thing moving right now for the Lakers. Because I mean, you know what I mean. But at the same time, in that same breath, you know what I mean. You got to ask him to follow up. Then Well, so how come? So how come y'all looking like this? I mean, how come y'all are looking this bad?
It's
Because
actually not just LeBron. I think Anthony Davis is the best player on this team. And going forward, if the Lakers want to make a push, it's got to be Anthony Davis. I think one of the reasons why they lost that Pelicans game is because I don't think Anthony Davis put a single shot up in that fourth quarter,
yeah,
and or maybe just like maybe one shot, but just had no impact in the fourth quarter. This team needs to run through him. I think it's when they have the most success. We saw in the bubble. We saw it in 2021 before Anthony Davis got hurt. The team has to run through him. So it's not just LeBron. Anthony Davis got to be 34,
yeah.
30 a game.
Yeah, the team the team could run through him, but like, is he gonna stay healthy? That's the big question.
Is he gonna
He's
stay
coming
healthy?
back.
And is he gonna?
That's
He's gonna. Man, I just think he's just done, man. I've been saying
right.
since like last season. I don't think he's ever gonna get back to the level that he was at in his prime because
No,
you know
I think he still is. I
I
don't
think
think he has showed any signs of showing down. He's still the defensive monster, giving you 30 a game. It's just whether he's on the court. I
no, but
don't
that's
think
what I
injuries
mean.
are.
Well, actually, you know what it is then? Because you're right about that. You know what it is, bro? AD has never really been a good leader on a winning team. He hasn't. So if you're under his leadership, it's gonna look bad for you, bro. But that's
Well, to
why
be
I
fair,
was
the
saying at the
Pelicans were
beginning of the
really
video,
bad, and the only times the Pelicans were good, they did go to the playoffs.
they went to the playoffs that first year, the AFC, I think, with Holiday and them, and then the only other season that they were good was when Boogie came to the team in the middle of the season. That's when they was looking scary. But AD doesn't have any will, bro. Like I've never seen him just will
Yeah, he doesn't have the
the
dog, but I
team.
will say I don't want to discredit AD's playoff as leadership because I think in 2016 he was the leading playoff scorer. But I mean, he only played one series, but he was the only person I think scored 30 a game in that playoff. The
Man,
year they played Golden State that first round.
a lot of
But I mean, he
stats, a
only
lot of
played like
stuff.
4 games. But I mean, if Boogie Cousins was there, bro, they could have done some damage. I think they would have been a matchup nightmare for Golden State.
They can do some damage to him right now.
I think they can. I think they can. I try telling Mars, bro. You know how Mars be. He be his idol is Nikola Jokic. I try telling him, bro,
Right.
that Anthony Davis, this team, the Nuggets do not want to see the Lakers because I don't think the Nuggets can match up with the Lakers defensively. They will get eaten alive. Jokic is baby food for Anthony Davis. Like, let's keep it a buck.
I agree with that.
No, I think Jokic would cook AD.
Nah, bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna
We've
lie.
seen it. We've seen it, bro.
Yeah, we did see. I was gonna bring that up. 80 did cook them the last time they matched up, but I'm not
Every
gonna lie
regular
to you.
season, we saw it in the bubble. I mean, I think
I
Dwight
think
Howard actually. I think Dwight Howard was guarding Jokic in the bubble, but Anthony Davis was still getting his matchups. We see in the regular season too. They beat him without AD.
right.
LeBron loves to go off against the Nuggets. Only time the Nuggets beat the Lakers, they're 1-2 against the Lakers. Only time was without LeBron and AD.
Mm. I feel that.
Like, I think the West, the only team I'm scared of is the Clippers. We cannot beat the Clippers. They own us. I think they've won the last like 10 games against us.
Yeah, Clippers. You see, they starting to click now. I don't know if you've been seeing.
Phoenix low key owns us too. Can't lie. Ever
Man,
since
don't
that,
don't worry about Phoenix. They ain't about nothing. Nobody
I don't
worried
know.
about.
They get Devin Booker back. They beat Boston. They just beat
Hey,
Boston.
they get Devin Booker back. We know what's gonna happen in the playoffs again. They do this every
They
year.
just beat Boston without. They just beat Boston without Devin Booker.
Right, they did,
Jeez.
but then we seen the Magic beat Boston 2 times this season too. So I can't really go off that. You feel me?
Everybody watching, man. The link is officially in the description box if you want to step up and join, man. A lot of good stuff going on right now. I mean, like I said, I think the Mavericks, y'all are going to the finals. How y'all feel about that one?
Whoa.
Nah, you can't go to the finals with the bottom 7 defense.
Watch them do it
in today's league.
Man, today's league don't care about this. See, I don't
I'm
think
not gonna
there's no
lie.
dogs in the West. Their toughest matchup will be the Lakers, but I think they can beat the Lakers off heart. AD has no heart, and he's the leader of that team. Well, he's supposed to have the keys right now, and he can't drive.
They could not lock up AD.
Nah, bro,
Not
AD can't drive, bro.
I'm not even the Lakers though. You think they could beat the Pelicans in a 7-game series?
Pelicans would be tough because Pelicans have the size to do it. Pelicans have the size and defense to do it.
Y'all want to know what's
Pelicans
crazy?
would actually be a tough matchup. Pelicans and Grizzlies And the Clippers will be the 3 toughest matchups for the Lakers just because the size.
Y'all want to know what's crazy? I did pick the Pelicans to go to the finals earlier in the season before this trade happened, but I picked the Lakers. I mean, Mavs now because they have the 2 best players in that series now. I think. Remember, I was saying I think Zion is better than AD right now, so that's why I would pick the Pelicans over AD. Zion is better than AD.
He's not.
Yeah, he is, bro. He's starting the All-Star game over AD.
Because of fan voting.
Yeah, the fans know what he's talking about.
The fans voted Derrick Rose.
Hey, if they knew what they was talking about, if they knew what they was talking about, they would have started SGA.
What was his fan
These are the
vote,
same
bro?
fans in 2017 that gave Zaza more votes than Kawhi Leonard?
No.
Yeah, that was wild.
No. Those are Zaza fans, and these are Zion fans.
The same fans that are giving Draymond Green more votes than Sabonis and Mark.
Already Draymond Green fans, bro. But I'll fuck with you, bro. Oh my God. Nah, bro. How y'all feel? Wait. So who's starting in the All-Star game though for the West? For the guards?
For the guards, Luka and Curry, right?
Yeah, Luka and Curry.
Oh yeah, they got it wrong. It should have been SGA. Nah, it should have been SGA and Luka.
In my opinion, it should have because SGA been playing. SGA hasn't been injured. He hasn't been out. That's the only reason why, though. I know Curry's a better player, obviously, but
I do I just like when they show the legends the respect, though. You know, so that's why I like Kyrie being, starting in the East. You know what I mean?
And you know, fan vote. Everybody want to see Curry over SGA. So,
right. So now it's gonna be Steph and Kyrie in the All-Star game head to head again. They've been kind of like
SGA just got blitzed by Golden State last night, bro. We're not gonna let that one slide. SGA just got blitzed by Golden State last night.
Blitz, bro. Klay Thompson was going crazy against us. He went off.
Him, bro.
Right.
Blitzed him.
Yeah. Nah, but like I was saying though, who's starting for the East? Since Kyrie in the West now, who's starting for the East for the point guards?
Oh. You're right, bro. What do they do with Kyrie? I mean, I think he's technically he's gonna be an East All-Star starter. They're still gonna count him as East.
Right? Yeah, I think
and they do drafted they picking the
because they have a draft anyways.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna still count as East probably because they voted him in as East. I don't think they're gonna change it. But that is actually interesting. I never heard anyone bring that up yet.
Yeah, facts. Man, they about to smash the Clippers on Wednesday, bro. It's gonna be, I cannot believe this really happened. Earlier this season, me and my man was talking too. Like, we was like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about how he would like to see Kyrie and Luka play. Like, you know what I mean? It was just random. And bro, it just fell out
about that. I did see your post. You said if Kyrie and Luka play together, I seen that.
I freaking told Crunch on the live, bro. I said him and Mavericks go be crazy.
Yeah, bro. Hold on.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, we got really real in the building. Yes, sir.
Oh, my dog, real.
Really real.
Only thing I'm worried about though is the defense for Mavs. That's really it.
Right.
Yeah, right. Like, who else they got playing defense on that team?
Because they gonna put up 140, but they gonna give up 150.
You can't keep up with them buckets wise though, bro. And Kyrie is in his peak, like right now. It look like with Luka still ascending. Oh my goodness, this is nuts. Christian Wood,
Crunch, he wearing number 2 too.
You going back to number 2?
Yeah,
he back in the shooting guard, type of role. Oh my gosh, they got Christian Wood. They're going to be having Christian Wood close some of the games. He's going to be cooking AD. Hey, man, I'm a Mavs fan. I'm about to get a Mavs jersey. I already was about to get a Luka jersey. Bro, I'm about to get a Luka jersey and a Kyrie. These are my 2 favorite players, bro. Bro, I just keep getting lucky, bro, as a basketball fan, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel bad for KD, yo. I really do. Like, they left him over there.
Yeah.
Right, that he is, but they left that man over there with Ben Simmons. Like, come on, bro.
The famous Husky said, "Will Kobe be in the GOAT debate if he won it 08 and 3-peated?" I think everybody would look at it. I think everybody would open their eyes about that.
Because remember that's two 3-peats,
right?
So hey,
but if you agree with that, and the people got to understand, then that means that he's close to it. Then he's at least close to. Man, listen, bro. How y'all
Yeah,
feel
but
about
I don't know. It's also a big what
They
if
don't
because you're
care.
asking Pau Gasol to play a
They don't
lot
even-
better in 08.
it? Hey, Pose, they don't care, bro.
They don't care. They don't.
Would he be in the GOAT debate? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard for him to be in the GOAT debate when he is Michael Jordan. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like when you're basically play like Michael Jordan, I don't know how you can pass him.
No, I think he just came close to Mike. I don't think he passed him.
Well, he'll get closer. He'll have a conversation. But you're asking a lot. It's not like Kobe played horrible. It's also like the Lakers just didn't match up well than they did in 2010.
But if Kobe would have won that ring that he lost to against Boston, would he be over LeBron easily, or not?
I think would you have to put him over LeBron? Yeah, but then if
Like
you're
if
gonna
he
do a
was
what if for
able to
Kobe, if
complete
you're gonna do
that
a what if for
2-3,
Kobe, if you're
I-
gonna do a what if to
it
Kobe
would.
like that, then I gotta do a what if for like LeBron.
No, but the
That's
thing about
true.
it's different because some of the losses, like the losses that LeBron lost to in the finals, he never got his like rematch back. Kobe actually got his rematch against that Celtics team because he came back the next year. He was like, I'm gonna just come back next year and get my rematch. But then he didn't have to play the Celtics. He played the Magic and cooked them. And then he said, I'm gonna just come back and get my rematch when I come back when I come back to repeat for a third straight time. So he actually went to the finals 3 straight times. The Celtics didn't. And then he beat the
Well,
Celtics.
Celtics could have if
No.
KG didn't
I'm
get
saying,
hurt.
but then he beat the Celtics the second time though.
Mhm.
I don't know why you're holding the rematch, like giving him so much credit for rematch. I mean, it's not like LeBron had a chance. LeBron didn't need a rematch against San Antonio because he already beat him.
No. He lost in 07, and then he beat him in 2013. And then Tim
If you're
Duncan.
counting that as a rematch, but it's a completely different San Antonio
And
team.
then
But
no, it's Tim Duncan, and then Tim Duncan beat him in 2014 and got the last laugh on the way out. So he also lost to
2014 's the first
Dallas
team.
and didn't get his rematch against Dallas. He lost to
How was he supposed to get his
Golden
rematch
State.
against Dallas when Dallas never went back?
No, right.
And LeBron went back like six
right.
more times.
Right. I'm not holding that against him. I'm saying you still give Kobe. You have to give Kobe the credit because he actually got it and proved, okay, I actually can beat that team. You know what I mean? So, and then you can
Well,
say, all
LeBron
right,
didn't
well,
need
Andrew Bynum
he
came
didn't need to
back,
prove that
but
he beat San Antonio.
they added Rasheed Wallace to that team in 2010. So I mean, it's crazy, bro. I'm telling y'all, the rabbit hole gets deep. We gotta stay on topic though, bro. We definitely gotta stay on topic. You know what I'm saying? The rabbit hole is crazy. All right, so Eli said, if the Lakers are trying for Tobias Harris, they must not be sold on Roy Hachimura. I think Roy Hachimura is cool. He's just not a wing like
Yeah, he
Tobias
is cool.
Harris.
Yeah, he cool.
Cool.
Tobias plays just like Rui, bro. That's interesting.
He cool.
Yeah, all right. I don't know.
Tobias Harris,
He's better than Kendrick Nunn.
I actually think Tobias Harris would help them, bro. Low key.
Tobias,
Low
yeah,
key.
because he can spot up shoot, but
He would
he's
have.
another player that needs the ball in his hand. Because if
Yeah,
you
they
really
do
watch
play
the
the same
76
position, don't
game,
they?
he cooks when everybody else is not around.
Right.
Right.
Oh, well, no. Tobias Harris, he proved that he can be a leader on the team, though.
What's my kid?
Hold on.
When? On Orlando?
No, on the Clippers. Remember?
Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
No,
This
I'm
leader
saying,
thing is
I don't-
crazy, bro.
Huh?
Just because you're the best player on the team doesn't really mean you're a leader of a
No,
team.
you're a playoff team. You're a playoff team.
I'm not gonna lie to
I'm
you.
not
thing
saying
is
I'm not saying he's
crazy.
one of the best number ones. I think his role is better as a third option. I'm saying you can use him as a third option. That's great.
You would say he was the best player or the best scorer, but you can't say he was the best he was the leader of the team. Because if you put a great score on any deep team, they could make an 8th seed.
That's funny because if going off what Casual just said, if I use Crunch Logic, then Cam Thomas is a great leader right now for the Nets. He's turning up.
He's stepping up and taking that leadership role now because
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cam Thomas
He's
needed
like-
more play time, though.
It's not
Real
a
stuff.
leader.
I never
Best
heard
player
that
needed
kind of
more
talk
play time.
until right now.
Because if you take Curry off the team, and it's just Klay Thompson, Draymond. Oh yeah, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green went up 2-1 against the Portland Trailblazers in 2016. I think it was. I would not have told Klay Thompson the leading scorer. I would never claim Klay Thompson be the leader of that team.
No, bro, that's not. That's just that's a specific situation.
So let me ask you a question: if
That's not
Curry was
throughout the whole
out for the
season.
whole season, do you think Klay could take that leader position then?
The leader of the team would be Draymond Green. It wouldn't be Klay. Klay would be the leading scorer.
Why didn't Draymond do it when Steph got hurt?
What year? 21? 20?
Yeah, the year they missed the playoffs.
The year when Draymond
When
Green
Draymond came out and said,
fell
"Oh, I
off
could."
his offensive prime by then. His offensive prime was
Draymond
completely
came out.
over.
Draymond came out and said, "Well, I could average 20 and 10 if I wanted to, but why would I do that if we would be losing?"
He's probably hyping himself up. I don't
Man,
think
Draymond
Wait,
capping.
what?
He ain't averaging no.
That's
Well,
cap.
Draymond
That's
actually
cap.
That man ain't averaging no 20 and 10. That's cap.
Draymond actually averaged 20 and 10 when Draymond was at his offensive prime against that Portland series when no Curry. Draymond actually did average like 20 and 10.
That was for a series. I'm
Oh,
talking about
yeah, I'm talking about the whole
throughout
season. I thought
Hold
you
on.
were talking about the whole season.
Yeah, the whole
So,
thing about the whole thing about Tobias Harris is that I'm talking about he was the best player on that team for that
Yeah, but he
whole
wasn't a
season. They
leader.
were the
I
playoff team.
don't think
No, I'm saying
Tobias
he
Harris
was
is a
like he
leader.
led them as the best player. What are you talking about?
But
who's on that team, bro?
Casual. Why do you consider Draymond the leader out of him and Clay? Because he's a facilitator.
No, he's the voice. He's the voice on the
Right.
team. He's the
I was
leader.
gonna say that. Yeah.
He's the voice of the team. He's the number one. He's the guy who would take all.
He's not the leader, bro. He punched Jordan Poole, bro. That's not leadership.
He's still that leader of the team. That's the
I ain't
reason why
gonna
he stuck
lie.
around.
If he wasn't the leader, then why didn't the leader separate them after he punched them?
He was still the leader.
Yeah, it was no leadership. It was poor leadership. Some
he was
teams
still
have
the
no
leader of the team. He's the vocal leader of the team. He's the glue guy. You're telling me Klay Thompson is a leader?
I didn't say that.
Hey.
I did not say that. What are you talking about?
I wouldn't consider Kyrie a leader.
But,
I think Kyrie
Casual,
is a
how about this?
I'm talking about Tobias Harris.
If Curry's not there, people are gonna look towards Klay Thompson to bring back,
to be a scorer,
to take the
not
lead.
a leader.
No. But listen, to take the lead, not just to score. But let's say if they're down, they're gonna look for Klay to bring them up, to lead them, to take the lead. If that makes sense.
The vocal leader on that sideline is Draymond Green. Draymond Green is the tough guy.
Draymond Green is the leader on the team.
But
when Steph is there, yo.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter whether Clay is there.
You guys are trying to put leading scorer and best
you're not,
player next and intertwine it with leader.
Time out. What are y'all talking about? I'm talking about this, right? I'm talking about this, bro. Tobias Harris proved that he can be a real important factor on a playoff team, bro.
Yeah, first option. I wouldn't say leader. Don't put leader next to.
Oh no, when I said leader, I was saying
that's two different things.
You think Tobias Harris could be a first option on a playoff team right now?
No, you can lead teams in certain departments. You can lead them as far as you were leading them because you were the best scorer on the team.
2019 Clippers.
No, the year they made the playoffs though. Blake Griffin.
Yeah, was it the 2019 Clippers when they went up against Golden State? Was that the team he was on?
No, that was on.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Remember, he was on Philly. He was on Philly by that point.
Yeah, Tobias Harris was on Philly in 2019. That was the team with Jimmy Butler.
I was wrong about 2018 though. He actually wasn't the best leading scorer on the team. It was Blake Griffin and there's somebody else right here too.
But leading your team
and Lou Williams
doesn't only mean so much, bro.
But Blake Griffin he only played 33 games. Wait,
what year did they go to the playoffs?
Was that a shortened season? Oh, they got traded there. They got traded there.
So, Crunch, do you think Blake Griffin was the leader on those Clippers teams? Because he was leading them in points.
Oh, bro.
That's your knowledge, bro.
Time out. Like y'all are trying to I'm not trying to argue that anybody is like that's not even my main point. I'm saying I think the Lakers can go far because they're trying to get Tobias Harris. If they get him, I think they can I think I would give him more minutes than Hachimura. That was my whole point. I was saying I would give him more minutes than Hachimura.
Yeah, because he's better than Roy.
Yeah, 100%.
The statement that I made was just trying to compare him to Roy. I was just saying we seen him be productive on a championship team. I probably did get hyperbolic and say, "Oh, he was a leader of that." You know what I mean? I was just saying.
How do we know the Lakers are trying to pursue Tobias?
One of those years, he was the best player on the team, though. You know what I mean?
Well, 2018-19, I think it's the year you're talking about when he got traded. I think at the deadline, to Philly. He averaged like 20 a game. He was technically the leading scorer, but he only played 50 games, and the team still went to the playoffs. Got a couple games off Golden State without him. So
no, the year before that though, the only year when they missed the playoffs, they still was above 500, and the Lakers are trying to get above 500 right now. That's what I'm saying to you. So you have to hold on. You don't think he'll be valid though?
On the Lakers, yes, but you're trying to make a way different argument.
He would be the third option on this team.
How do we know the Lakers are trying to get Tobias Harris?
They said it today. They said it.
Yeah, they said it.
The Lakers are still trying to get Mike Conley. I'm going to throw up if they throw a couple picks at Mike Conley. I don't know why Rob Pelinka loves the Utah deal. Oh, I'm going to be sick.
Chris Paul. My bad.
Rob
Chris Paul will
Pelinka is
be automatic
really
championship.
agreeing with
Bro,
them
we
young
good.
Yeah, they
players.
said
Big,
Chris
bro.
Paul and Jay Crowder. They was
So
gonna
Chris,
send both
so
of them.
How's
Chris
Chris
said
Paul and KD in automatic championship when I saw KD and Kyrie get swept?
he said Chris Paul and Katie will be an automatic championship. Heard the Suns wanted to give Chris Paul to the Nets.
How was that
Yeah,
an
I
I
heard
don't
automatic,
about
think
bro?
that's an automatic
Automatic?
championship.
Nah, not automatic. Nah.
That ain't no automatic
Right.
championship.
Who would the Nets give up? Like the Nets the Nets have
Right.
given up so much draft capital in the last decade. Like I would not. The Nets should not
Oh.
buy at all. If
Yeah.
anything, the Nets should sell hard.
Do
Like,
not,
bro.
do not get Chris Paul.
I'm trading KD if I'm that
Yeah,
Joe
I
Tsai.
don't think
I'm
so.
building around Cam Thomas and Claxton.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of
bro.
tough. That's kind of tough.
I'm giving up
Them not
KD.
having their
They
picks
can
is
still make
actually
the
terrible
playoffs, bro.
because
Because
they have to
they
be
in
in a
good
win
position
now
that they can
mentality.
Simmons got to go. KD got to
Oh yeah,
go.
no, they making the playoffs for sure.
If
Oh,
they
they're
give
gonna
up
make the
KD,
playoffs.
they're just gonna end up being like worse than the Wizards. I feel like
They said
they
Simmons
need to
has
get
no
some
trade
valuable
value.
pieces.
Yeah,
I
they
would
said
I know
trade.
Simmons has
I
no
would
trade
trade. Hold on.
value.
I would trade KD for Jalen Brown,
Oh,
and
no,
I
I
heard
would
Boston's making a couple calls.
Yeah.
and I would do it
yeah,
because
I
if
ain't
you
gonna lie for the Celtics, that would put them over the hump for real.
it would
If
help
they
the
get a
Nets
Kevin
too. Hold
They
on,
went to
Durant,
the finals.
hold on, bro. Hold on,
Yeah,
hold
but
on.
that's
Sure
helping
that-
a
Hold on, bro.
team
Hold on.
that's already good. Who said
They're
that they
winning the
want to do
finals.
that?
They're winning the finals.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, hold on. It would help the Nets out tremendously because if you're rebuilding, you don't got to start all the way over from like a 19-year-old or something like that. You can just bring
No.
Jalen Brown. He's still got a long prime ahead of him, so
Mhm.
you can build. You can have Cam Thomas and Claxton playing off of him,
Jalen Brown being the leading
and they still
scorer.
trying to get Siakam.
yeah,
So
so
That's a
say
if
player
they,
Oh
Jalen
my
team
God,
Brown.
right
that
there.
defense
Well,
is
why
Jalen
That's a
would
Brown
they
play-in
being
help
your
team
the
right
number
there.
one
team in their
option does not
conference
sound
that
good.
much?
because I
play-in
mean
team right there.
they worried about. I mean the Celtics might, they would probably win right now, but the Nets are already over on winning right now because you got to blow up KD and Kyrie. It's over. So now
Yeah,
you got to
KD's
think
gotta
about
go.
a longer term.
They're not over on.
But
They're not over on winning right now. I just think they're gonna try to find a piece that they. I think they're gonna try to flip Spencer Dinwiddie and DFS to try to get another win now piece. Maybe from the Raptors.
that's
Maybe
what I
from
was
somewhere
about to
else.
But
say. The
that's not.
Raptors, exactly. They still wanted Pascal. Like, you don't think
They're
KD should go
not,
to the
dude.
Give
Raptors?
the
I
KD.
don't think they
It's
win it
over.
with Pascal.
Without Kyrie, they stand no chance.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think they
Pascal
win
and
it with
KD
Pascal.
just sounds
Zero
disgusting,
chance
bro.
against
Yeah, it don't
It
Boston.
sound
sounds
good to me
good.
either.
It
Not
sounds
for
all
me.
nice and pretty with KD with a bunch of role players. Trust me, we've seen KD try to do this with Harden. We've seen KD try to do this with Kyrie. They couldn't get past Boston. They couldn't get past all these teams. Even if they had Kyrie this year, we don't know. You just got to blow it
They
up.
would've won.
Maybe get a Jalen Brown. Try to work with him next year. You don't have the hard rebuild because if you trade KD for Jalen Brown, work the offseason, you're back in it, top
Yeah,
7
bro.
seed.
Bro, the Nets already spent like the first half of this decade as a shitty team. They don't have to go back to rock bottom yet, bro.
Crunch. Imagine Jalen Brown, Cam Thomas. Hopefully he keeps this up because we don't know. This is a small sample size.
I mean, he is a scorer.
Nick Claxton,
High school.
couple nice role player shooters. I think Curry and Joe Harris will still be there if they hit their threes, and then some offseason money. That's a top 6 seed in the East.
Fire playing team. I'm joking.
That's solid, bro.
That's
I'm
a
just saying, bro.
solid
That's
team.
definitely
And then
a
maybe next
playing
year
team.
you catch,
But I don't think
the
that's
East can be
making
wide
any
open
noise
again
in the
next year.
playoffs.
I mean, they're not making any noise in the
Well,
playoffs.
actually still be wide
That's
open
not.
this year.
No one's asking them to make noise in the playoffs. They're trying to rebuild.
Right.
But I don't think the Nets are trying to be like just stay afloat, just compete for a 7 through 10 seed. I don't think that's their goals.
No, bro. Jalen Brown is on an ascension. And if you turn him into a first option on the team, you don't know what he can be.
I know he's
work
going
the
to average
offseason,
like 3
too.
more
They'll have
turnovers. I know
And they
that.
have money in the offseason.
You'll have money in the offseason because KD, Kyrie gone. Hopefully, you can get Ben Simmons out of there. So,
Right. Yeah.
I'm not having Ben Simmons on my rebuild. I do not care if he's like 25.
But I don't know how Jalen Brown's going to look as the number one scoring
But if you
option
think about it,
and the ball in his hands.
He'll be
offense
all
running
right.
through him.
He'll be all
You
right.
got Cam Thomas helping him out.
He'll be okay.
He'll be all right.
He'll
That
definitely
Vaughn is
still
a
be
good coach.
Jalen Brown, but he's going to average a lot more turnovers, bro.
Bro,
And the
we
efficiency
would
is
birth
going
another,
down.
like we would get a whole new superstar player. You know what I mean?
Jalen Brown's going to average turnovers regardless. He can't dribble. So
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
he actually has the worst handles I've ever seen from like someone that skilled.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like-
bro. He loses the ball. Him and Jason Tatum lose the ball hella, bro.
Tatum's
Yeah.
handles are better, but like, bro, Tatum's handles are also suspect.
Like Jalen Brown
For a guy that skilled to just lose the ball like he's in middle school.
Right.
Actually, I don't know, man. They would probably hold on. They would need. I would trade them for Jalen Brown and Marcus Smart, man. Like I'm gonna need Marcus Smart too.
I don't think they're gonna give up. Marcus
Yeah, I don't
Smart.
think they're gonna give him Marcus Smart. I see them
already
giving up like a Derek White or a Malcolm Brogdon, maybe.
Grant
I can see
Williams
that.
are probably
Grant Williams.
one of those guys. Robert
So
Williams.
hold on. So Chris Paul made the finals in the West with Devin Booker. Him and
Chris
KD
Paul
were equal
also
ring.
had great shooters around him, a great coach,
Oh look,
plus
dude,
DeAndre
I
Ayton
was just
in
saying,
a
are you forgetting
pretty
about
wide
DeAndre
open
Ayton,
West.
Chris
bro?
Paul choked
no
though.
look,
Yeah,
no
don't
look though,
forget
but
about the Maverick series.
hey, look, let
Like
me
that ain't
clarify.
happening.
Let me
But in
let
regards
me
to Ben
clarify that
Simmons,
real.
oh my fault, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's cool. Y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got you.
Oh yeah, but yeah though. But Chris Paul, I mean, you could argue he was the first option on that team. I mean, and then he'll have KD. I mean,
Right.
granted,
He was
they
the first
did
option
lose
He
to
for
the
what?
wasn't the
Bucks.
first option.
They did.
Yeah, he was the first option, like through what? Maybe
No,
he
I'm
ran the
saying,
offense.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
right.
think Chris Paul was the best
Correct.
player on that team, but I would have called him the first
He was the
option.
best
Yeah, I
player
wouldn't
on
call
the
him
yeah,
the
and
team.
he
first
had
option. You
Devin
could argue he's
Booker.
the best
He was the
player,
best player
but
on
I
what
wouldn't.
team?
Oh,
I
he
was
was
saying the
Suns.
Suns.
not over D Book.
He
Not for
was
me.
better
You
than
could
D
no, you
Book
can
that
actually
year.
argue
No,
he's the
no, he
best
was
player
Yeah,
on
not.
the
that's what I was
team.
saying. You can
He was
argue that.
better. He was better
I,
than
I
I
Devin
don't
argue
think
Booker.
it's an
that.
argument. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
No,
you
Chris
can. You
Paul.
can make
No,
the
Chris
argument.
Paul
Like,
better than
You
Devin
can
Booker.
make the
I see
argument
that
100%.
straight up. Chris Paul is
right?
definitely
On
better than
Chris
Devin
Paul,
Booker.
man.
Am I tripping or the? I guess.
I guess
But I
CP3
mean,
is the leader.
like I
If we
said,
could
though,
call
either way. But
Draymond
look
the
though,
leader of the Warriors,
I
that's
guess
a
I ain't been
good
watching
figure.
Chris Paul because there's no way y'all saying that right now.
I'm trying. Chris Paul
That
This
was
was
pretty
season
good
is
actually a
this
crazy,
year.
yo.
conversation
Chris,
when they
Post
went to the finals. This was
it was
actually a
a
real
false. It was a
conversation.
false conversation. It was a conversation that wasn't supposed to be
Right.
talked about.
No
It
one's
was the
saying
same.
that Chris Paul was the first option. They're just saying that you can argue overall Chris
Okay.
yeah.
Paul could have
Okay.
been the best player.
I
I
got
think
And
you.
it's
then
I
one
look
A,
got
one
you.
though,
I
B.
don't think so, but I got you.
Like
I think
y'all,
it's 1A, 1B.
Crunch, you be forgetting, bro. Basketball is not just scoring, bro. The
I think it's
playmaking
one
Chris
A.
Paul
I think it's
brings,
one A.
bro.
I think
The
it's one A
defense he
two B.
brings, the leadership he brings.
I think it's
Yo,
one
Not
A
a,
Josh, I
two
gotta go to
B.
but nah,
class,
look
bro.
though, keep
Appreciate
y'all
in
it.
knock
mind.
Chris
Chris,
Paul.
hold on,
Down.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
Chris Paul a leader, but when they was up 2-0, when he had Devin Booker, they lost. They
Mm,
Yeah,
lost,
but look
and
though, if he was
he
if he
made
had
bad
KP on
plays. He
his
made
team,
bad
that would
plays
have
down
never
the
happened.
stretch.
I
terrible
was just
play.
saying
There's a
though, if they
bunch
would
of
have made
turnovers, bro.
if they would have
Right.
made that
And
trade
a
for
turnover, and that's a point guard's job is to not turn the ball over. That's
But Devin
literally your
Booker
number
turned the
one
ball
job.
over too, though. It was
I
just
was
the
gonna say, what
team
are you talking
itself.
about, bro?
It was
yeah.
defensive plays, turnovers on different players. It wasn't just Chris Paul, though.
No, but he takes the bulk of the responsibility. I'm not saying it's solely his fault. Obviously, it's a
Yeah.
team sport, but he takes the bulk of that responsibility. You can't give him the leadership qualities, all this and that, and then say, "Oh no, it's everybody else's fault" as to why they kept turning the
Yeah, but
ball
if
over.
the turnovers are happening at key moments and it's not because of him, then what? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I understand
But
what you're saying in
that
regards to
wasn't the
Chris
case
Paul.
though, Fab, because it
Chris
big
Paul
time
was only
situations.
averaging 3
He
turnovers
was
that
the
series, bro.
he was turning the ball over, and he was causing major fouls. He was fouling in situations he didn't even need to foul and put him in bad
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue
situations.
that. I'm not gonna
So
argue that.
like, I'm not saying he's a bad player, but to say he was the number one option on those previous teams, I
We're
don't
not
know.
saying he's the number one option. We're just saying you could argue. There could be an argument had that he's the best player on the team.
And then you gotta think about it.
That he's a better player overall, maybe, but better that year, that specific year, I'm not sure if he was a better
That,
player
Right.
that specific year.
I
okay.
just think about it like this, bro. Without Chris Paul, that team is not
Exactly. And
what
then
they are. You know what I'm
Chris
saying?
Paul go to the
Oh
Rockets.
yeah,
He
yeah.
joined
Without
James Harden. You see how much success they got. He go to the
right.
I agree
finals.
with that.
They
Yes,
go
I
to
agree
the
with that.
finals. He
I
go to
agree.
if they would have traded Chris Paul for Kyrie, bro, I'm telling you, they would have got. I don't know if they would have got a ring, but they would have beat the Bucks and they would have made it to the finals for sure. For sure.
What do you mean
For
if it was
sure.
Kyrie and Devin Booker?
No, I'm saying if it was Chris Paul and Kevin Durant, if they would have
I
made
don't
that
think
trade,
Okay.
I don't think
I don't
CP3 and
know,
KD would
man.
do anything in the East.
Yeah,
The
that's
East is
tough.
too good this year.
hell no, bro. I
If
mean,
you're talking about in
KD
2021,
is
if you're talking about
miles
the year
ahead
that the
better than
Bucks won,
Devin. KD
if you're
is
talking about the
miles
year the
ahead better than Devin Booker. What you
But
saying?
I don't even think they would have made it to the finals with Kyrie. That's the thing. It's their defense is a problem, bro. It's not their offense.
Yeah, Chris Paul is a. I don't want to say it, bro.
if we talk
I
about
don't want
now,
to
I
say
feel
it,
y'all.
bro.
But if we talk about 2021 when the Bucks won the ring, Kyrie and them had a 2-0 lead before Giannis went over and stepped and landed, and this man landed on his foot and tore his ankle up. So KD in 2021 with CP, I'm not sure if they would have won, but they definitely would have beat the Bucks.
Exactly.
And
That's
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
definitely would
saying.
have beat the Bucks that year. If we're talking about that year specifically, yeah, I
that's what
can
I'm
agree
saying. If we
with you.
talk about that year specifically,
Oh yeah, I
Hey,
can
let
now
me
give
ask
I
y'all a
can
now
give
question
you that.
though.
Yeah.
2021.
Hey, let me ask
Yeah,
y'all a question
yeah,
about
for
Chris
sure.
Paul and Kyrie. I
Right.
don't want to, I'm not trying to debate it, but I really just want to know who y'all feel like had the most, like the best. Now, how I'm trying to put it. Who y'all feel like uh had the most years? Were like who was better for the most years? Chris Paul and
Chris
Kyrie.
CP3.
Paul.
Did you
CP.
finish?
Yeah,
I got
CP
it.
just has longevity, man. Been in the league for like 15 years, 16 years.
But even
And
if
he
you
had
put the stats
Even
for the
but
first 10
even
years next to
you know
each
what I'm
other,
saying, like
CP3 stats look better.
let's just do like recently then and recently who's been better, Chris Paul or Kyrie?
If we doing recently, like
Because
since
I
like
say
Kyrie.
CP.
how far back though?
Oh,
I'll say like
right.
I'll
Yeah,
say
yeah.
let's
That's
do
my
like
question.
2013. Let's do them 10 years. I say
Oh,
Chris Paul.
2013 is
2013?
Oh,
still Chris
Oh,
if you
hey
go
Paul.
from
Chris, hey
20, if you
Chris,
Chris
go from
Paul.
2013,
That's
I think
Ky-
it's still
hey
Chris
Chris,
Paul.
hey
that's
Chris.
Yeah.
Kyrie's
What?
second year though, fam. That's Kyrie's
Oh
Chris,
second
yeah,
year in the
yeah,
league.
you right. Yeah, you right.
Chris,
Yeah.
hold on,
So
hold on, hold on, hold on.
go go go.
That was Kyrie's second year in the league, but Kyrie was already an All-Star that season. So even if
And
you want
FIBA
to give,
MVP.
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
he was FIBA MVP. That he was
Yeah,
FIBA
it's
He
MVP.
kind
was
of
FIBA
unfair,
Hold on.
but
He was
y'all
hold
get
on.
what
He
I'm
was
trying. Oh yeah,
hold
my
on,
fault.
hold on.
I got you.
He was FIBA MVP the second season. I mean, the season after that.
That was third year. He made All-Star
But
team in
no,
New Orleans and
no,
won
Chris. I just
MVP
want
in
to know. So why you
2014.
got? So, hold on. So you think Chris Paul has been better than Kyrie this whole time?
No,
Yes.
what I'm saying is, bro. Recently, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You
I'm gonna be
sound
Niggas is
real.
betrayed.
nuts.
Hey,
Niggas is
somebody had
nuts.
brought it up. Hey, I don't know if it
Niggas
was
is wilding out.
I'm going out.
Nah, I say
No,
you
he said he
wilding out.
wilding out.
Oh,
He's
Nigga, you
wow.
wilding
wildin'
out.
out.
Hey, look
I'm
though,
sorry, but
nah,
like,
bro. Hey, because Kale brought that up. I don't know you remember that crowd. He was like, Kyrie has never been like the best point guard in the league, and I was looking it up, and bro, bro.
He's never been.
Whoa.
All right, so let me
Kyrie's
ask you
never
this
been in
question.
an
All right,
MVP chase.
cool.
He's never been in an
All right,
MVP race.
all right. Time out,
Chris
time out,
See,
Paul
time out.
is.
that's where you're
All
wrong
right,
too.
time
The
out, time out.
first year he was with
Time out, y'all.
Boston,
Hold on,
55 games,
hold on.
he
Hey,
was an
Chris,
I,
hey,
MVP
I,
Chris.
race.
And
Hold on,
look, in
Chris. Hold on,
2018,
hold
but
on,
look
bro.
though,
Bro,
Time out. Let me ask
we're
you a
no,
talking
question,
nah,
about
Chris.
top
2018
5
Chris.
was,
Let
MVP
me ask you a
candidate.
question,
I'm not
Chris.
talking about
Hey,
just making
Chris.
the top 10 list.
No, Chris.
Cause
Hold
yeah,
on, Barry. Time out, time
yeah,
out. Since
yeah.
since that time, when has Chris Paul been the best player? I mean, the best point guard in the league?
But look though, since what
No, no,
time?
no, no, no. So, all
What
right. So
time?
look.
Because I
Hold
can
on.
give you
Hold on,
year.
Chris.
I can give you.
Chris.
Look, I can give
All
you
I'm saying.
several years where Chris
All I'm
Paul was
saying is,
the
hold on.
number one
It's
best
the
point guard.
follow up, bro.
Yeah,
All I'm saying is this, bro. You don't have to be the best point guard in the NBA to be better than Chris Paul.
yeah, yeah. I feel you.
you
But
gotta
I'm
be
saying
one of the
though,
best.
He
I'm
is,
saying
and
though,
Kyrie
even
is one of the best.
2018.
Headshot, boy. Hey, hold on. Y'all gonna turn me up today, bro. Y'all gonna
Hold
turn me
on.
up now
Even
Bro,
because y'all
2018, I
sitting here
probably would have put
capping.
it edge
Hold
to
on.
Kyrie
I just
though.
caught y'all in
Hold
the
on.
trap.
hey, hold on,
That y'all are
hold on.
basically just not trying to give Kyrie no credit.
Chris
Nah,
Paul's a
I
better
get Kyrie
Chris Paul's
Kyrie
credit,
a
but
Irving
I
better
is one of
think
the best
playmaker.
point guards in the league.
Chris
No.
Paul's a
If
better
we're comparing
defender.
him to Chris Paul, you got to be fair.
Yeah,
that's what
bro.
I'm
Hold on. So
saying,
It's
hold
bro. I
on.
not
He
get
just
said
Kyrie.
scoring,
he
bro.
Look,
It's
said
not
that
just
Kyrie has
scoring.
never been the best point guard in the NBA, and that's why. So I'm saying since the time frame that he gave me,
yeah.
Stephen Curry has been the best point guard in the league. Both of those guys are not
Bro,
as good as Steph Curry. So that is not proof that he's bet. I mean that that
But
Chris
there
Paul
But
were
is
it's
there
better.
were
been, but look
years
though,
that Chris
but look though,
Paul
let
was
me
better
respond
And
than
to
then you
that.
want to
Kyrie
go to
throughout
All
that
that's a
NBA,
stretch.
right?
fact. Bro,
Watch
even
this.
when Kyrie won his FIBA MVP, correct me if I'm wrong, Derrick Rose was better than him.
Hey,
No,
Crunch, but
Nobody
look though,
put
No,
Kyrie over
2018
him.
no,
ain't
that
very.
was
Hey, look,
2014. No,
Derrick Rose
Derrick Rose
already
was
had the
done at
ACL.
that time.
Oh, he
Matter of
was
Yeah,
fact,
done,
Derrick
hold
Rose
on.
right?
was
It was,
done.
I
He
thought it
was
Matter of
was
done
fact,
at that
hold on.
time.
2013.
yeah.
Matter of fact, real.
2011,
Hey,
bro.
real.
You
Hold on,
lucky,
real,
2011
bro.
real.
D Rose was
No,
off.
hold on, real. No, real. You actually do got a real good point, and this is why you got a point. Let's actually start cooking, bro. You actually got a point.
Ah,
You
let's
actually
talk.
got a
Let's just
point,
get
bro.
this
Let's
barbecue
cook,
started.
man.
What's
See,
up?
because I have unlimited knowledge about Kyrie, so I know
Mm-hmm.
about his highs and his lows. Back then,
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Rose was a real tough matchup for Kyrie. It's footage. Remember that game when
Yes, sir.
the commentator was saying oh he wasn't doing that when D Rose was in the game because remember D Rose is like bigger and stronger, and at that time he was
Yup.
still quick and all that. And this is more context, bro. On that FIBA MVP, Derrick Rose was actually the starting point guard, but I think he was hurt or something. And then and then they moved Kyrie to the starter. Like
Oh,
Derrick
and
Rose
that's
during
why he got it.
Derrick Rose, yeah, Derrick Rose was the original. He was originally supposed to be the starting point guard, and Kyrie, I think that's the case, bro. And Kyrie was starting after that. But so what you said is a good argument, but I do think Kyrie was better because of other factors. Like you know what I mean?
Hey,
Like
look
I
though.
think he
Hey,
was the
Crunch.
starter. He was the
Oh my
starting
bad.
point guard. He was the starting point guard in the East that year for the All-Star game. So I just think you got an argument on both sides. But no, Chris, what you about to say?
Hey, look though, this is my point though. Like, damn near every year you can be like, yeah, Curry, bro, he the best point guard. But every year it's like you can have a point guard like 2020. You probably say, damn, like this dude Luka might be the best point guard in the league, or like 2017 Westbrook.
Yeah.
But every year you can say like Curry. I just don't feel like Kyrie had that year where you like, bro, damn, like this dude, he might be the best point guard in the league.
And my whole thing is though, all those guys is better than Chris Paul too.
2016.
But
So
the
if they
thing
better
is,
than
I don't
Kyrie,
think Chris Paul
Hey, I
is
put
even if those
I ain't
guys is better,
gonna-
hold on, even if those guys is better than Kyrie, I think all of those guys better than Chris Paul too. So there's no telling. Now you got to look the
Nah,
other way.
bro. Like,
But has
when,
Kyrie ever had as good as a year as Chris Paul has had in 2008 or
or the
2012?
Clippers,
Yeah.
or the Clippers.
Yes,
Or the
because
Clipper years?
yes, hold on.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
tell you why.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell
What
you why.
year?
In 2021, he shot 50, 40, 90, averaged 27 points a game, and it was the second seed in the East.
Bro, there was a playoff game. Chris Paul had 30 points and 18 assists. Correct me if
And
I'm
then
wrong.
last
It was a
year, there was a
playoff game in the
playoff
finals
game
when
versus the
Kyrie had
Pelicans
41
last
points in the
year
finals.
where Chris Paul dropped 40 and did not miss once. He didn't
Exactly.
miss once, bro.
He
Hold on,
dropped
didn't Kyrie
40.
shoot 40?
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on,
Kyrie got
time out.
a 40
Don't
ball
Kyrie have?
on 70%
Yeah, go ahead,
shooting, bro.
My bad, Logo. Go ahead.
A 40 ball in the NBA Finals, down 3-1 on the road, and only him and Wilt have ever averaged 70% from the field. and
Bro, I'm
scoring
trying
40
to tell you a
plus.
game where Chris Paul
That's what I'm
didn't
trying to
miss
say.
once.
Hey, nah,
He
think about
went
it, bro. Now that we talking about
That game that you're talking about isn't more important than the game for the
Hey,
jewelry.
Bro,
You
what
get
are
what
you?
I'm
now that I
saying?
think about
They
it,
were
bro.
both elimination games. What are you talking? I understand one was
But
in the
Chris
finals.
Paul
One
lost his
holds.
game and Kyrie won his.
One's hold more. Chris Paul won his game.
Because
One
Kyrie won his.
one
Hold
of
on, hold
those
on, hold on.
games holds way more weight, fam.
I understand
Way
because it's in
more
the
weight.
finals, but Chris Paul still did that in the playoffs in an elimination game without his best player on the team. Devin
Facts,
Booker was
bro.
injured.
And that's love. That's great.
That's
I'm not
love.
saying CP's not an amazing basketball player. He's fucking awesome. We talking
Right.
about CP3.
I'm
He's a
saying, though,
generational
Awesome.
talent. At one point, if we being real, it was CP and Darren Williams for like 3-4 years.
D
That was the
Yeah.
combo.
Will.
08, 09, 10. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
CP or Darren. And
Hey,
then the new wave came through.
Right. Hold on.
If
Hey,
people
Barry,
really
Barry,
know, in New Orleans,
Barry.
it was
What's good,
CP,
Crunch?
It was CP
Right, hey,
or
Barry, you
Darren.
agree with that, right? Like when they was debating whether or not it was CP
Oh
and
my
Darren.
god.
I don't think it
That
was
was
a
back in the
debate.
day.
I think there was an argument to be had.
Wait.
I don't
Maybe.
think it was a debate.
I don't think it was a debate. Like Chris Paul was clearly the best point guard in the NBA until
But
2015.
In New
You can't
Orleans, when
say
Darren
hold
was
on.
cooking in Utah? Oh,
Right,
Chris
y'all
Paul was the
Darren.
best
Y'all
point
tripping.
guard in the
Y'all tripping right
NBA
now.
until
Y'all tripping.
2015.
No,
Y'all
bro,
tripping.
that's
Y'all
extreme.
Whoa, hold
That's
on.
extreme,
tripping.
unadulterated.
Y'all tripping.
That is unadulterated
Go
cap.
No,
Go
it's
ahead, Crunch.
not, bro. And
Hey,
now,
bro,
and
hold
now that
on,
we talk
Barry.
about it, it's like, bro,
Who was better than him?
Hey,
Barry,
hey,
Because
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's
listen,
damn near
if we
blasphemy to
talking about
put
what
Kyrie over Chris Paul in the all-time list, bro. That shit
Barry,
blasphemy.
listen.
That shit, it's
Hold on.
wild. It's
It's,
Hold
wild.
on, y'all.
I ain't
I
gonna
want
lie,
to
you
ask
ain't gotta
you.
think about it, bro.
Let's
That
get this
shit
straight, bro.
crazy, bro.
Hold on, y'all. Let's get this straight, bro. So
Yeah.
you don't think it was even a debate when Darren Williams was still competing in the
No.
playoffs and he lost to
No.
Kobe? Hold on, he lost to Kobe in the playoffs.
It's
Just
not
like Kobe,
just
just like
passing this.
hold on.
Chris Paul was a way better defender than Darren Williams ever was.
Oh my
Ever.
I feel like when Kobe became the best player in the world, that's when Chris Paul was transitioning into the greatest point guard in the league.
But
He
y'all
was
have
able
to
to
That's
perform.
facts
understand
right there. That's
that
Correct
Chris
me if
Paul.
I'm
Listen,
wrong, my
y'all,
no,
listen.
brothers.
that's facts.
Hold on, real.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to get it straight. I'm trying to get the error straight, right?
When do
So
you
he
think
played.
Kobe
Hold
became
on,
the best
hold on.
player?
He
To
played in
me,
between.
it
Hold on, time
was
out.
2006, 2007.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Chris Paul definitely became the best point guard.
See, y'all already know.
Barry.
But look, I
Y'all
want to ask you.
already
Hold on. Hey,
know.
That's facts. That's facts.
Real. In 06,
Yes.
07, was he better than Gilbert Arenas in 06, 07?
Oh, that's a good one.
Statistically.
You know,
Statistically.
no, right? Like we got to be
I'll
real
give
with
you
ourselves,
this.
man. We got to be
I'll
real with
give you
ourselves,
this.
man.
What
Statistically, he
about
was performing better.
Nah.
Yeah, I think
Right.
Hold
CP3
on.
was still better than Gilbert
Gilbert
Arenas
Arenas
anyways.
averaged 29 points a game.
Yeah, but
See,
that's
the
like
reason why
Kyrie.
hold on.
Kyrie
The
can
reason,
score more than Chris Paul. But if we're talking assists, steals, and points,
bro. But I'm
Chris Paul got it.
saying, what about Russ then?
Yeah, but
Russ was the best
CP3's
point
was
guard at
actually good.
times.
producing it to
No, what about Russ then?
Chris Paul was better than Russ before 2015. Before 2017, matter of fact.
Hell no.
wait,
Chris
hold on.
Paul averaged
Which year
27
we
in the
talking about
finals.
though?
Yeah, what
Bro,
year specifically are we talking
Chris
about?
Paul
Russell
became
CP?
better than Chris Paul. I mean, Russell Westbrook became better than Chris Paul probably about 2016. But
2016, 2017, right?
yeah,
Wait a minute.
2015 and before.
Wait a minute.
2015 all
Wait
the
a
way to
minute, y'all.
06,
Wait a
Chris
minute.
He
Paul
was
was the best
injured in
point guard
20.
in the league.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wasn't he leading the league in scoring in 2014, 2015?
Who?
Scoring does not mean
Westbrook.
everything, Crunch.
I'm saying that you were leading the league in scoring. So
Okay, that's
you're already
impressive.
peak in your prime. What was Chris Paul doing to even come close to that type of status of how fucking good you are?
He was leading the Clippers to the top of the West. What are you
Facts. When he
talking
was on
about?
the Clippers, what?
Hey, Barry, stop
Hold
it, bro.
up. The same Clipper team
all right,
that
time out,
lost
hold on.
to a team. No, hell no, because this is the same Clipper team that got they ass whooped by the Houston Rockets. They was up
Chris
24
Paul
and they
ain't better
got
than
they
James
ass
Harden.
whooped with
Hold
James
on,
Harden
but
on the bench.
what
They
about
got Josh Green and
James
Jason
Harden
Terry
wasn't a
cooking them.
point guard till he got to Brooklyn, bro.
What does that have to do with
What you
anything? I'm
talking
saying James
about?
Harden didn't even play.
I'm just
James
pointing
Harden didn't
out,
even
bro. I'm
play
just
when
pointing that
CP
out, bro.
folded and shit the bed.
Hey, but what about 2010
Stop.
Steve Nash? I don't think Chris Paul was better than him that year.
Nah, Chris Paul was better than
Ooh.
Steve Nash in
What
2010.
Steve
makes him
Nash in
better?
2010?
Ooh.
No
What makes
no
him
way.
Nash
better?
2010 was
No way.
tough. He got that team to the
Like I
West
said, bro,
Finals
you
and
got
had
I
Steve
think
Hey,
Cole.
hold on. You talking
Steve
about
Nash was
09,
averaging.
10? Are you talking about 2009,
Hey, look though.
2010?
Yes, the year Steve Nash was leading the league in assists.
Chris Paul was averaging 18, 10, 2 steals a game, 4 rebounds.
Hey,
Like,
it's
Chris
He was
like
Paul
leading
was
the
every
league
year
in
you
assists.
can
He was
say like,
averaging.
Matter of fact, Barry, Chris Paul was averaging 2.9 to 2 steals, if not 3, for like 7 to 8 seasons. On top of that,
exactly.
averaging 10 to 12 assists
hey,
throughout that whole time of his
Steve
career, bro.
Nash,
Bro,
right?
and,
Plus
and,
Steve
and
being
Nash
since he
was
got
under
into the
20
averaging.
league,
points.
He was
since he got
averaging
into the
16
league
and
all the
11
way
for
up to
50% from the field.
2017, Chris Paul was averaging two or more steals a game every single year.
But remember,
He's a way better
Steve
defender than
Nash
both of
had a
them
good
guys.
field goal percentage because he wasn't a big volume shooter. He had great shot selection and knew when to take his shots. So it's like his field goal percentage is going to be high because he's not taking the amount of
Right,
shots as, for example, Steph Curry or Russell Westbrook.
right.
And
I feel
post.
I get that,
Yo,
but
what up?
I think Russell Westbrook that year in 2014, 2015, that year you guys are talking about, that's an easier comparison than the Nash comparison to CP. I think
What was
CP
Russ
may
doing
have
in 2014?
Wait, didn't Russ get injured that year or am I tripping?
Nah, KD got hurt that year.
Oh, yeah.
That's the year Russell Westbrook
yeah,
got
because
his
that was the year
ass.
after 2013,
Yeah, that's the
2014
after,
was the
yeah.
year KD won MVP, and then the year after is when KD got hurt
Right.
and Russ did his thing. He was going off.
Russ was averaging 28, 7, and 8.
That's when he previewed the triple double because when
they
KD got
bet
hurt, he was
Kyrie
averaging.
Irving.
Hey,
Right. Yeah.
low key, he might have got that. He might got that one.
That's
I
what I'm
can, I
saying.
can,
Russ,
Nah, Barry,
Russ was
Barry. I
cooking.
got you right now,
Russ was
Barry.
cooking.
In
I
regards
agree.
to that
Alright,
Russell Westbrook debate, I got you right now. Let me ask y'all a question. Matter of fact, Westbrook, when he was on OKC and he had Paul George and he had Carmelo Anthony, what did he do that season?
They lost to the Jazz in the first
They
round.
lost to the Jazz.
They
in
lost to
five.
the Jazz in the first round, all right? And
A
now let's
rookie
compare
defense.
that to wait. Well, let's compare that, what y'all just said, to Chris Paul and his season with OKC.
They made and then he had less talent.
Right.
What you mean? Chris Paul season with
That's my
OKC or Chris?
argument for Westbrook.
Because
Chris Paul,
Chris
yeah,
Paul,
they lost
Chris
and they
Paul,
lost
It
in
really
7.
real.
they
Right.
lost in the
They
first
both lost
round
in the
too in
first
the
round.
bubble. That's what I'm saying. They
They
both
both.
lost with OKC, but those
Yeah.
were different teams. I think you meant something
No, but
else.
the
You
point is
meant
that
something else.
Westbrook had a better team. So
A
you
way
telling me
better
you don't think Chris Paul would have did better with with Paul George and Carmelo Anthony? Come on, bro. Come on.
Facts. Hey, and Crunch stay
I get
saying
that.
like, bro.
I get that.
Crunch stay saying,
Yeah,
bro,
that
who
makes
the
sense.
better matchup
Yeah,
for Curry in
I
the
was ready
finals?
to.
Like,
No.
he,
Oh, go ahead, bro.
I was
Go ahead.
gonna say he keep on saying like he always say, bro. As much as you think about this, and you start realizing, say he always say like, bro, Kyrie and Curry, bro, that's the equal out, bro. I said I'll take my chances with Chris Paul. I'll take my chances with Westbrook. Like,
You
bro,
would take your chances. Hold on. Why would you take your chances with Chris Paul when Stephen Curry whooped his ass by dropping the score in the first half and then he still closed Chris
Bro, the
Paul out
same
when
reason
KD went
why
down?
people bet their money on Steph Curry, even though Kyrie be whooping him.
because bro,
No, but I was saying that Kyrie is a better matchup for Steph.
I know, and I'm saying, bro, shit, I take my chance with Chris Paul, bro. I think
You
about it.
probably lose though.
You gotta think
All right,
about it
so
when he was
hold
on the
on. He
Houston,
lost in 2018 to Steph, and then he lost in 2019 to Steph. So I don't know why you would take your
right?
chances. Hold on. He was sitting on the floor. He was sitting on the ground on his ass because of what Stephen Curry did to him. He was Stephen Curry didn't cook Chris Paul on numerous occasions.
So we're not
I
gonna
mean,
talk
his
about how
video
Chris
footage
Paul
is
used to do him.
Stephen Curry.
Yeah, but Kyrie has cut Steph Curry, and that doesn't make Steph Curry trash.
And
Just
Chris
Exactly,
Paul
because
bro.
probably would have
CP3 can't
beat
guard
him with
a
KD.
Oh,
superstar,
my bad,
that
ID
should
man.
not take away from him. He can't guard a
Hey, y'all, hold on. I'm gonna
superstar.
let y'all keep cooking. We got a low key sports podcast in the building right now.
What up,
What you
Loki?
What
How you
going
feeling
on,
right
man?
now?
What going on?
Mhm.
Good, bro.
How about them Hawks?
Hey, man. It's real right now, man. Trying to figure it out. We still trying to figure it out. We need to get somebody that gonna just play defense. We need a dirty work guy.
Hey,
Yeah,
I want to
I'm
ask
trying to
you.
get in the topic. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on. So you want to Cook on this topic right here, or because I did want to ask you how you feel about the Mavs and Kyrie, and then if you think the Lakers can compete with them in the playoffs.
The Lakers compete with them. Jeez. I actually like it, man. I know everybody talking about the defense part, but done with them, they was all right. They were average defenders. We looking at them like they was the boy from Toronto or something like that. They ain't had nobody like
DFS
that.
was the Mavericks' best defender though.
Yeah, I mean the Mavericks' best defender, but you ain't consider him as one of the top defenders. You know what I mean? It's just if you can still find somebody to replace them guys that could play that role, probably a little bit better. You know, it ain't over. You know, Mark Cuban, don't count him out. He do spend money.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like if they run into the Lakers, that's a bad matchup for the Lakers. That's a bad matchup for the Lakers.
Yeah, I got
I mean, I would give AD the edge, but you don't know what version AD you gonna get.
Right.
And Luka cooking everybody. Then you put Kyrie in the midst of that. You got the guy that scored the most points in the first quarter, and then you got the guy that scored the most points in the fourth quarter on the same team. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That offense by itself will help them with their lack of defense because you got to keep up with them on the offensive side.
Exactly. Their best defense is putting up 130 a night. How you gonna stop that? Really? You get what I'm saying?
You got to be efficient too. You got to be efficient, like, cause man, you don't know which one of them gonna cook you. But they both gonna cook you, but you don't know who gonna really go off first.
Yeah, that's so scary, man. Hey, look, because Luka is cooking everything moving right now, and then Kyrie definitely knows how to play off of somebody. Like he knows how to play off of guys so well, bro. It's like it's perfect what Kyrie be doing. He can play off the ball so well. Because when he plays as a shooting guard, bro, like he played with LeBron and like how he played with Harden, it's like just a perfect combo, bro. Every time, man, it's about to be nasty. And Luka,
he's an elite offensive player, Kyrie.
Yeah, man, off ball, on ball, and then people take away the little defensive effort that he do have. Like the way how Curry playing defense now, Kyrie been playing defense like that.
Right.
So his offense get overshadow his defense, and then look like he don't play defense. He really do.
I always try to bring up defense for Kyrie because no one thinks Kyrie could play defense.
Yeah,
he hasn't played his whole career.
He could play
ever since he got into Brooklyn, Kyrie is turning into an all-around player. He's good,
especially when he's locked in. Like when he sees a matchup, he knows he wants to. Yeah, when he's locked and loaded, and he wants to play on both ends, he can impact the game for 5 minutes.
I'm gonna tell you this because you seen what he did against Harden when he matched up that first time when he got traded.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Yeah, it was
dirty, and that was a slight 22. He only had 22 that game, and it was light. It was a light 22.
Easy.
I'm glad you brought up Harden, right? Because everybody mad at Kyrie for leaving, right? But James Harden just dipped and left without telling KD or Kyrie what's up. Like he wanted the long-term check too. He wanted a long-term contract.
That was cut. He left.
But wait, I don't even think KD told Westbrook he was leaving when he went to the Warriors. So it's just getting on Kyrie.
That one's way worse. Yeah, that one's way worse though, because KD knew he was rigging the whole league by making that move. He couldn't tell nobody that move. He probably didn't even tell his mom that damn move.
Yeah, that was crazy. I just feel like James Harden got a lot of slack for.
No, hey, I got a question for y'all though. I got a question for y'all.
He was like, "Mama, pack your bags. I got a surprise."
Yeah, Mom, I couldn't even tell you about this one. I had to hold on to it. Like,
I got a question for y'all with the Kyrie Luka junk. So, like, because he mentioned a good point how Kyrie's like, he leads the league in fourth quarter scoring, average fourth quarter scoring, but like crunch time, 2 minutes left, end of ball games. Do you think Kyrie's gonna be the one taking shot all the time, or are they gonna read it by like a game by game basis? Or like
that's how they gonna be nasty. That's how they gonna be nasty.
They're gonna read the defense.
I think it's whoever cooking. Really,
I think that since it's still Luka's team, you have to give him that respect too. But Luka gets double teamed a lot, and so and Kyrie might be having a good game to where you might just give it to him. I think it's whoever's cooking at that moment. If Kyrie already got
that's gonna be scary, bro, because you can't leave that one of them open in that moment.
If Kyrie, in that moment, bro. Look, if Kyrie already got 17 points,
they both clutch.
Right,
but remember, do they still have Tim Hardaway though?
Yes.
Yeah, you still got
Tim Hardaway, bro, and Christian Wood, bro. They can't leave nobody open.
They act like Christian Wood can't play defense either. I mean, I don't get it. But
he's gonna be closing games, I think.
Hey man, they gonna be a scary fit, bro. It's gonna be a scary matchup for a lot of teams. Cause now you worrying about Luka cooking you for the first whole quarter. Kyrie just floating around, letting the game come to him. Kyrie do have the moments where he play like KD. He'll let the game flow to him. He'll have an easy
Right.
30 on your ass.
Yup.
Easy 30.
Right. If he
Yup.
playing all
I
ball,
like.
it'll be a lot of catch and shoots, a lot of just middies, like one dribble to the
Yeah.
Kyrie
rim.
know when
One
to
thing.
turn up and know how to pace himself, just like you
Yes,
said,
he do.
KD, bro.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
he
That's
does.
why I
what
think
I've been
that's why I
saying,
think their depth is being overstated, bro. Because Kyrie can play with the second unit because he knows how to pace himself. He picks his spots when
Exactly.
he wants to be effective,
Yes,
bro.
he
Exactly.
So
does.
they talking about,
Yeah.
oh, they need depth, they need depth. Like, yeah, I'm not saying they don't, but they can get to the NBA Finals with this current roster if they could figure it
Exactly.
out. And
The
Jason Kidd,
NBA
and we were talking
Finals. Hold
about
on.
they
They
could
still can
definitely
make a
make the
move.
NBA
They still can make
Finals.
a move to
Hold on.
kind of make sure they get there. They still got a chance to make a move to
I
get
can
there.
tell
They
y'all
can
right
make a
I
now,
move, but I'm saying
the
what they're
chances of the Mavs making the finals is little to none. Like that's definitely not happening.
So if I
That's
say
not
this,
happening.
if the Mavs don't
whoa.
make it to the Western Conference Finals, the trade was a fail.
You could say that. I can agree with that.
I
I
mean,
can
you can
definitely.
say that, but
It'll
I
be a
think
bigger
I
hit on
won't say
Luka
that.
though. It'll be
I
a
won't
bigger
say
hit
that.
on Luka if they don't go there. If they don't go to the Western Conference Finals with him and Kyrie, it'll be a big hit on Luka.
but I
It'll be
think
a big
people
hit on
gotta
Luka.
pay
I don't
attention
think so, man,
more.
because he got there last year, and after what he did to the Suns last year, Dolo with Jalen Brunson as his running mate, they'll look at Kyrie, especially if Luka averages his 39 and 8,
That's
and it
why I
looks
feel like they
pretty.
should
Okay, but
get there because
here's
it'll
the
be a
thing.
big hit.
Another reason why they got to the Western Conference Finals is because Reggie Bullock was playing amazing defense.
Yeah.
DFS was playing amazing defense. Even Spencer Dinwiddie stepped up on defense. Jalen Brunson was playing good defense. And
Yeah,
Spencer
it's a
Dinwiddie,
team
Reggie
effort.
Bullock, and DFS were all shooting damn near 50% from three. That
Let's
playoff
not do that
series.
on my team. Bullock
But
is so cooked.
they weren't giving them that credit. They were acting like Luka just carried
Exactly, bro.
everybody.
Like his shooters were shooting the hell out of the
It
ball
was
that
very
game.
it's very similar to my boy Trae Young's situation. How the way Trae Young went to the East Conference Finals.
Exactly.
They put a
Yep.
lot of shooters around Trae Young, put a lot of shooters around him, and
But
people ain't know
But
Gallinari was
now you
cashing
got
out.
DeJounte. Now you got DeJounte the same way they got
Yeah,
Kyrie and Luka. So
exactly. So
you
yeah,
know,
exactly. Yeah. So
I
we got to
think,
figure that out
to
too.
be honest, I think they should give the keys to DeJounte because I think running the offense through Trey is just such a.
Nah,
no, Trey needs to learn how to
because
play off ball better.
Yeah, he
that's
can't
what
use
he
his off
doing.
balls
That's what he
bad.
doing. That's what
Yeah.
he doing.
I
That's
think
why
the
it looked like
streaky.
that.
I think the streaky performances from Trey is just not consistent enough. I think if we run the offense into DeJounte is more of a consistent playmaker, more of a consistent like player on a nightly basis than Trey is. That's why I would rather run the
Bro,
offense through him.
and even as an enemy of the Hawks, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Trae
This is
Young
the
got
most I
7,000
haven't
points.
seen highlights of John Collins. This is the most I haven't seen no highlights of.
Yeah, facts. I don't know where
Like
his
what?
bodies have went.
that's the next thing I was gonna bring up. Like him, DeAndre Hunter, like they got a
Capella.
lot of guys. They got
Yo,
a lot of
DeAndre
guys that
Hunter
give
has
us
It's
been
the
a lot
pieces
of
inconsistent
these
around them
season.
similar
though.
things.
Hunter has
They
It's
been
the
do.
locked
pieces
in the season.
around. It's the pieces around Murray and Trae Young that need to step up. Really, be
That
honest
they
with you,
need to
cause
step up,
Yeah.
right? Or they need
yeah, cause
to get players that can dignify their roles and let these two guys
exactly,
do what they do. You feel me? Because they
exactly.
clearly showing they could do what they do.
Yeah, cause they benefit each other. Murray with the defense, Trey with the the deep range shot, and if he ain't shooting good, Murray still probably knocking down that shot. If Murray ain't shooting
Yes, he
good, Trey
is.
might be out. So they going back and forth. You know what I mean? They really going back and forth. So they really trying to figure out how to play off each other. And I think like the players around them trying to figure out how to play off of them. I don't think they got some of the right pieces around them. Like we need another wing defender or something like that. Outside of Hunter or I won't even lie, bro. I'll take Ben Simmons and let him float around and do what the fuck he want to do. He ain't got to play. He
Hey,
ain't got to play.
hey,
He ain't got to
hey,
play
you
point
gonna
guard,
like?
bro.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you this. You gonna like it for like 2 weeks. You gonna like it for 2 weeks. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it. That's it for 2 years. Let him float around. Let him
Hey,
float around. Play fast break. Look like
hey,
LeBron
Post.
for a minute.
Hey, Post.
Yep.
He said pick and run. He don't
My
roll. He pick and run. Pick
Lakers
and run.
play y'all
Yeah, pick
tonight.
and run. That's good.
Dang.
Yo.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Post.
Yeah.
What up?
My Lakers finna do y'all dirty tonight.
You sure about that? You
I'm
sure?
positive,
Hey.
yo.
Who the Lakers play tonight?
They play
OKC.
OKC.
Josh Giddey gonna get 20-20-20.
Nah, he better not. I took his under.
Ooh-wee.
You know that.
Ooh-wee.
He said you already know.
Shea
You know that.
finna ruin Bron little parade.
Hey,
I
and
know
look at
George
this.
keeping LeBron at
Shea finna
0.
go get a 40
Hey, look
ball.
at this. Shay had a bad game last night too. He coming back for vengeance too. I'm telling you,
Vengeance.
Oh, yeah.
he coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Shea did play kind of
Lakers
bad.
Hey,
need to
but
tighten up,
nah,
man.
hold on. If I'm gonna be honest though, I don't think LeBron gonna play. Really,
Ooh, he's
I
scared of
think he'll
Dort.
sit.
I think
Nah,
He
Bron
need
gonna
36
play.
points.
I think Bron
He
gonna try to
need
get like
36
30
points.
tonight and then he gonna stop, right at like 30, around 30, 32.
Yeah, I can see
But
that.
See now,
That
see
makes
now the
sense.
shit feel planned, but it don't feel organic.
Is it
Because
in
when he averaged
LA?
25, 26, he be cooling. But now that he's so close,
Right.
people think he need to break it right now.
I mean, do
Where
y'all
they
think?
playing?
I think when Kareem was finna
And
break it,
at
like they
LA.
kind of planned it out a little bit. Not as much as LeBron James, but
Yeah, and the
they
people
definitely had
didn't
a
know
thought
about
on
it
when
as
he wanted
much.
to break it.
Yeah.
LeBron is
He
planning
got to
it like
break
a
it in LA,
maniac,
man.
though.
He got to break it in LA. If they ain't playing in LA tonight, then
No,
I
they
don't think he can break it.
playing
They
LA
are
Yeah,
the
tonight.
they
next
they,
It's
two.
they
the
Oh,
playing
he
home
Lakers.
breaking
tonight.
it. He breaking it.
The
He
next
breaking it
two. The
tonight.
next two.
He
Yeah.
not
The next
breaking it
two
tonight. I'm
games are
trying
in
to tell you.
LA.
Yeah, I
Should
don't
I
think
They
break it
playing
in
LA.
LA
He
against
gon'
OKC
break it
or
in the
break it
first
in
half against
Milwaukee?
yeah,
Milwaukee. He
you
gonna
ain't
break it
gonna
in the
lose
first
that.
half against Milwaukee.
Yeah. I
He
don't think he's
definitely
gonna
want to
lose that.
break it against the Bucks.
Yeah, he be cooking
Giannis is
Giannis,
gonna
bro. He
drop
be
Hey,
cooking
I'm not
Giannis,
gonna
55
lie.
bro.
on him if he
It's not
breaks it.
even that, bro. He want to break it in a window. He don't want to lose.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. He do
Mm.
be cooking Giannis, though. But I ain't gonna lie to you, but he be he be cooking Giannis, boy.
AD
Giannis
be
don't
Yeah,
cooking
but
play.
you know
Giannis
Giannis
too.
goes right behind him like anything you can do, I can try to
Yeah,
do better.
exactly. But it's like that same defensive effort don't be there. It's like, man, come on,
yeah,
man. What you acting? Man, block that shit. Say how Melo put that spin move on him when Melo was in OKC. Clean
I
that
remember
move
that.
oh
to
yeah,
get
I remember
I
to
that.
get
remember that.
separation.
That was
Ooh.
To get,
bad.
I'm talking about the best offensive move you can make on a person when he that close to you.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
be honest,
And he
bro. When I
recovered
saw
from
that,
that.
I thought he had that.
Yeah,
Man, hey man, the average person wouldn't even catch that block, bro. Like that right there was a hell of a defensive play on the
That
offense.
reminded me of
Great play.
Dwight in 2009.
Yeah. Yes, bro. 'Cause like how you I make a move like that, bro. I think that's a bucket. That's a
But
bucket.
like, oh, bro, I left you across the street. How did you block me?
Exactly.
word.
Like I, what
Like
the
that man
fuck?
ran through all the traffic and still caught up. Like,
Like,
Hey,
bro.
like one of the best one-on-one players that you could put in that category. Like that just show how crazy his game was. Like early Melo, man. How his post game really just very underrated
Talk
to me.
about it.
oh, that
It's
post
Talk
game
very,
was
about
very
it.
underrated.
serious.
It's
I
real
said everything that
underrated.
they love from Kevin Durant, Melo
Yeah,
did.
Melo was doing. Yeah, Melo was doing it first.
Melo
Melo
did it.
working. Melo working him to the NBA. Goddamn, welcome to
Hmm
the NBA, motherfucker. Cash.
Yep. Everything they love from DeMar DeRozan, Melo was
Yes,
doing that.
sir. Yes, sir. Yep.
They
You
just
know,
want to act like
DeRozan.
Melo didn't exist.
He was giving
Mhm.
DeRozan the buckets too. He was giving Kobe buckets. I'm sorry, Crunch. He was giving your boy buckets. And when he seen LeBron, oh, it was go time when he was playing LeBron.
Oh yeah.
He's
Man,
like,
it
I
was
can't
go
stop you
time.
from getting 30, but best believe I'm going to get 30, 35.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I seen him hit a game winning shot on LeBron face when he was
Hey,
with them.
Pascal might have
Man,
just got traded,
Oh yeah,
bro.
when he was on the Nuggets, yeah.
Hold up.
yeah, like
Breaking
yeah.
news. Breaking
I
news.
remember
What?
that.
Well, I
He
think Pascal's
he
probably
called
finna get
LeBron out
traded,
like,
bro.
come on over here in that corner over here. Come here.
Uh-huh.
Right on that hash. He had his ass over there in that hash
Yeah.
area. And
Oh
put
yeah.
him to work, man. You know what
They
I'm
talking
saying?
He
about
Like,
the
said
dang.
owner.
breaking
They
news.
talk.
Pascal's been traded.
No. I think he's probably on the way because the owner, the GM, just
That's
called
who I
him.
hope my heart get. Let's get
And
Power
Yeah,
They can
that's
have
what I was
John
just
Collins.
about to tell you, low key. You wanted a dog? That's
for
a
John
dog.
Yeah.
Collins, that would be a good trade for John Collins.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
they've been
They can
trying to
have
get rid
John
of John
Collins.
Collins. That's messed
Yeah.
up. Yeah, y'all been
John
trying
Collins
to get
look
rid of
good
him.
in Toronto. I know,
That
but
that that
he act
actually
like he
makes
wanted to
sense,
go
to
at
be honest.
first.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. You let John Collins go over there, he could kind of, open up his offensive bag a lot more over there in Toronto. I feel like he could open up it. And then
But
it's
yeah,
like he was crying about wanting to get traded, right? Then we went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Oh, he wanted to stay on the team now. Then you get a little check. It's like, oh, now we want to trade your ass. You trying to stay? Like, come on, bro.
That's a good point.
Yeah. He don't
yeah,
know
because
what he
the
want to do,
owner and
man.
the GM just called Pascal Siakam to join him in the office after practice today. So
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
saw
don't
that.
look too
they
good.
probably gonna give him an
Damn. And the
option.
news is
He
coming out
probably
already?
Yeah, I
they
mean,
probably
I
gonna
don't
give him
know
an
if it
option,
happened
man.
yet. It's definitely
They
probably
probably
gonna
showing
happen
him
though.
love, bro. That's love right there. Cause most teams won't even tell you, man. They just send your ass off. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? They
Nah,
probably gonna give him. They
nah.
probably
So
give him a list.
Sai Ujiri's a solid dude for the most part, even
He's
though
for the
he handled
people.
it.
He's for the
But
players.
Yeah, he is. He is.
besides the Demar situation, because he lied to Demar straight to his grill, told him he was
Yeah.
going to let him stay there, and then traded him to San
I ain't gonna
Antonio.
lie,
But
you had to send DeMar to San Antonio
He
for
said for
Kobe
Kawhi?
gone.
Okay,
but
let's do that
don't
tonight.
don't lie to me.
Yeah,
Don't lie
yeah.
to me.
That
Don't lie to me
was
to
a
my
good
grill,
trade.
fam. Tell me straight up. Tell me straight up. Look, I'm getting
That
Yeah.
is
Kawhi, and I gotta ship you. Like,
Yeah.
don't
See that.
be
But it's
don't be a
not like
coward
he
about
sent
it,
them to Sacramento, bro. He sent you to San Antonio with Popovich, a better
fam.
Yep.
coach
It's
and
about
a
being a
better
man.
system.
It's about being a man.
And
You gotta
DeRozan
tell me
came
straight
back
up.
after that as a better
Don't lie
player
to
too,
me.
though. It's like
Listen,
DeRozan's a better player
Yeah,
than he was in
Pop made him
Toronto
a
right
better
now.
player for sure.
DeRozan a better player than he was in Toronto, bro. I don't know what it was. He was in some kind of LeBron James
He
scare
still
tactics
trash in the
hell.
playoffs though.
He was just scared of LeBron, bro. He was scared of LeBron, man.
yeah, in Toronto, wasn't he holding that #1 seed for a while?
Yeah, bro. They always used to be top 2 in the East. Always.
Telling
It was
you,
them and
Terrence
the Hawks and
Ross
shit.
And fold every time.
Yo,
Fold
and
every
then
Terrence
time.
James
Ross used to be
Johnson was the
so
OG
nice.
during that time. What? Oh,
Yeah.
Terrence Ross used to be so nice, yo.
bro, they
Yeah,
were
man.
highlights, bro. They were highlights.
So I
True,
felt
true.
bad. Yo, T. Ross could impact the championship winning team today. He needs to be on
And
the
now
Yeah.
he's a
championship
vet
roster,
on the
bro.
Magic.
Doing
Yeah.
nothing, wasting it,
What he
Like
wasting
I
his
doing
don't,
time,
there?
bro.
bro.
Why hasn't the Lakers picked him up?
What it is, bro? He's one of the players that when you define that they just playing to get a check, he one of them guys. He just stand on the roster so he can get paid.
Mm.
Right now, basketball is just another thing for him, bro. He ain't trying to put another stay on the roster,
For
and
T.
that's it.
Ross,
He gonna plug
definitely.
away.
For T. Ross, definitely. But if there was a team out there that was contending that had the money to pay him to want to bring him in, he'd definitely take that opportunity because everybody want to
I
win.
think he would. I think he do.
So,
Yeah, but that, if you don't see nobody throwing shots, I'm gonna just get paid as much as I can before they kick me out the door.
yeah, that's big
Right.
You
facts.
know?
That's big
Yeah,
facts.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if in another reality, if Kyrie Irving was a different person and he asked for a trade, all 30 teams would want him. But since he
Yeah.
is who he is, people don't want
Yeah,
that
that's what
headache. They don't want to
Slim.
deal with it. They don't want to pay him. That's why Kyrie
Exactly.
left because nobody he want the bag too, just like
But
everybody
bro,
else.
remember they use this headache as an excuse not to pay him. That's
That's
like
what we're
using an
saying. Yeah.
excuse to
They created
buy
something
something
on him, bro.
expensive for cheap. You know what I mean? Like it's whack.
No,
Once that media
it's
created
lame.
that little thing on him, bro, they been dragging that shit for the longest. They've been dragging
So
it for the longest, man.
you said it's
Like,
not whack?
no, I'm saying it's a little bit of stuff that they do add to it. It's like they just add too much to him just missing games.
Exactly.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
That's what I'm saying. They trying to devalue him, and then you got
Yeah.
Stephen A. on top of that, Shaq on top of that, Charles Barkley on top.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like y'all trying to
Yeah.
mess up the bag for homie when y'all know he can produce. Y'all know he knows how
Exactly.
to play as the #1 option. You know
Yeah.
he could be a great #2 option. Why y'all playing with this man? Because of these situations that you know you need to add context behind, but y'all just want to run and call it unreliable. Get out of here.
Exactly.
Yo,
'Cause
that's so crazy you mentioned because my father cut you off, bro. But all the names you mentioned are all dudes that's supposedly in that brotherhood that have worn a jersey that have laced them up.
Bro,
You would
thank
think
you.
it'd be somebody
Thank
else.
you.
Facts.
Like if Stephen A. if Skip Bayless said, all right, cool, man. But a former athlete coming at you like that, bro.
Bro, you
That's
think
just no
the
respect.
yeah, you know
man
it's a
that
system. It's a
grew
system
up and
thing.
documenting on Allen Iverson, someone that grew
Yeah.
up documenting Allen Iverson is gonna do some sucker shit like that, bro? Come on.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's
That don't
crazy.
sound like somebody that would do that. That sound like some Skip Bayless shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, cause that man understood the business part of the game and realized if I stay here hooping and get hurt, cause I'm hooping right now. If I stay here and get hurt by the time they want to trade me for the summer, I ain't gonna have no leverage for shit. So now my work is gonna let me
Exactly.
go. My work gonna let me
Exactly.
go. So I picked that from the jump.
And
I picked
Kyrie,
that from
and
the jump.
unfortunately, he's been injury prone. So he stroked when the iron was hot. Yo, he's been playing
Yep.
great basketball. He want to
Yeah,
get paid.
exactly.
This is the best time they try to get paid.
Exactly.
Yep.
This is him at his highest value, and they literally tried to flip it. The only people that tried to flip it was the media and the front office. Because the
Exactly.
players
Exactly.
and the people knew that everybody else was bugging.
Yep.
And if Kyrie does happen to resign, which I think he will, bro. Yo, Dallas got this man for a steal, bro. Like it
Julius
was the
is
fact that
not gonna play with that man.
Yeah.
He's gonna
That's what I
he's
think
gonna take
people
care
need
of
to
him.
talk about more.
of course.
Yeah,
Y'all
Mark Cuban
don't
finna
know is
build around them
Kyrie's
two
nigga.
boys, man. Mark
Hell
Cuban
yeah. He's like, you know what I got just now? I got the
Kyrie's
60,
literally
20, and the best isolation point guard in the league right now.
Hey, he got both of them.
Kyrie's
He
literally
got
only
two of the
30
best
years old
dribblers
too.
in the league right now too. Both two of the best ball handlers I would say in the league right now.
Come on, bro.
And another thing, right? He playing Shark Tank on their air, bro. Like this shit Shark
Yes,
Tank to him right now.
bars. That's a bar. Yes, he is. Yes, he
He playing
is.
Shark Tank on him, bro. If he did it for Dirt, he's slowly doing it for Luka, bro. This man got Kyrie over there. Just
He
imagine what kind of
swindled
role
the
players.
homie in the Nets. He swindled him.
just imagine what kind of now that junk going around the NBA. Just imagine what people saying right now. You don't think people want to play over there? Man, come on, man. Dallas too.
Bro,
Everything big in Dallas.
I guarantee you, the name that you guys just mentioned, Carmelo Anthony, is dying to go over there right now. He's
Boy,
looking
you
at this
crazy?
thing like
Yes,
he's licking his
Carmelo
chops,
Anthony.
like dog. He's probably
Yes,
calling
people
Mark
look.
himself, like dog, get me
Bro,
over here, bro.
Melo can do whatever Udonis Haslam does on the Heat, and it will be fine. Like, just
Yeah.
come,
Bro,
support, teach us how to
I watch
shoot.
Heat games. I'm in Miami, bro. I watch Heat games every day. That fool just make me sick.
That
Yeah,
man
that's how
just
you
be on
know
the
it's
floor
essential,
90% of the
man.
time. He be tripping
That
90% of the time.
boy literally be sweating in his warm up. Literally.
All the guys that free spirited, bro, they kind of trying to. If they can't quiet them, bro, they want to put a bad name on them, so they kick them out the league. That they can't do Kyrie like that because his possession. They did Melo like that
Exactly.
The
because his
same thing with
possession went
Allen
down.
Iverson, bro. Like, you're not
Yeah,
going with that
and they
defender. You're
waited
not
to
being
AI.
how
They
we want you
waited
to
to
be.
AI, and they waited to AI possession went down. They made AI possession go down because they throw them one
That's
team,
all I'm about to
didn't
tell
want
you,
to
dog,
start them.
because
Throw them another team, didn't want to start them. So now when you look at the
bruh,
stat sheet, he don't look like he doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But really, he still has something left in the tank. But
if
y'all supposed to force him.
people remember, they traded AI in the middle when he was averaging 26 in Denver. They
Exactly.
lose 1 year, and then he plays like what 30, 40 games the next year. He's
Yep.
averaging 25 a night, still hooping
Yep.
at a high
Exactly.
level, and they're just like, nah, we don't want to do this no more.
Because
Sabotaging,
AI in Denver
sabotaging,
wasn't that
dog.
good though.
But hey, Crunch, I'm gonna be back,
Whoa.
bro. I'm at work, so when I get on break, bro, if you still on, I'm gonna jump back in here.
All right, have a good day, brother.
All right,
All
bet,
right,
bro.
I mean,
AI in Denver was cold. AI in Denver was cold.
I would say he may not been the same person that he was in Philly, but he was still producing, and people dogging him for not winning in Denver as if he was supposed to win next to a second option that was only 22 years old. Though he was producing good, but he was still only 22 years old, 23 years old. Like, come on.
Yeah, Melo was young as hell when he was with AI.
Melo was young as hell. I'm not sure if he was ready to be the number one option, and AI should have not been the number one option on those teams because Melo, he's tall. I mean, he should be more two-way. He's a small forward. Like, he's supposed to be able to like go get easier baskets. AI is supposed to be the guy
Exactly. And
to be the backup for you. You know what I'm saying? So I
and
don't
people
know,
dog
man.
him for having a better season when he had Chauncey Billups after that trade, but they don't realize Chauncey Billups and AI played different.
Exactly.
So
Chauncey
you know what I'm
Billups was a
saying?
true point guard.
And he got Melo literally in 09. So he got Melo after Melo was in the league for 4 or 5 years, bro.
That part.
So he got a different version of Melo than what AI got. He got a more mature, more crisp Melo on the floor. Like
Make sure
Melo
you
in
tell everybody
2009,
that hate on AI that.
bro. AI my favorite basketball player, bro. He's the only reason I
I
talk
feel
about
you,
this
bro.
shit.
What? Me, bro? What? Man,
He my top 5.
Yeah, like
As
Melo.
far
but
as
AI is one
all
of the
time,
reasons
he's my
why I
favorite,
watch
bro.
basketball.
And people forget too, Melo. He had Chauncey Billups after he was on the Redeem team, so he had already had the maturing process.
Yes, he had
Exactly.
just linked with Kobe. He had just finished linking with Kobe. He was like, yes, bro, I'm coming at you, bro.
Exactly.
And
Right.
I heard an interview he said was like that same year, that 09 year, he was like, bro, if you do what you're supposed to do, like Kobe telling Melo, like, if you do what you're supposed to do, I'll meet you in the Western Conference Finals.
But
Met
matter
that
of
nigga
fact,
straight in the Western Conference Finals.
let me ask you a what if this scenario. Because you know how everybody else to talk about AI being Kobe and Shaq in that one game? I want to see,
Yeah.
do y'all
In the
think
01 Finals.
do y'all think AI would have done better than Harden and all of Harden's Rocket teams that were in any type of competitive sense or playoff type of
See, that's
appearance?
the
Do you
thing, though.
think AI
It's
would have
just a
done
different.
better?
Never
He
in
would have
life.
done. I think he would have done better if he was in this situation in this era. But if you put that Rockets team in 2001, they get smoked. Like, you can't put him against Kobe and Shaq in 2001 and play with Eric Gordon, Trevor Ariza, James Harden. Like, James Harden and AI would do their thing, but they'd get smoked in 2001. But if you're playing in 2019 with the 2019 rules and the space and the way that the game is played now, in that kind of era, yo, AI and James Harden, hey, you better catch a vibe. You better catch a vibe. Cause you better catch a vibe. And I'll tell you right now, you talking about a guy that don't care. And if an NBA Finals berth on the line, all I know is AI made it to the finals with guys like Eric Snow and Aaron McKee. You give him a guy like James Harden, I mean, shit, man. So much space that he's able to create, so quick, so agile, twitchy, dog. He can shoot the midi. I don't know, man. I don't know if he'd
Yes,
get there,
sir.
but It'd be a good series though, because obviously
You're talking about AI and James Harden on the same team.
yeah,
Oh, if they were on the same team, that shit would be insane.
Yeah, that
it'd
would
be
be fire.
crazy, right? It'd
That'd be
be
fire.
nuts, bro. But would them together beat that KD Steph Warriors team? Because bro, I swear to
100%.
God, I feel like that KD Steph Warriors team is literally unbeatable. I don't know how the hell you beat that team. I dead ass don't.
I think in
I wouldn't say that.
2017 they was unbeatable, but in 2018 it was definitely beatable.
I'm gonna tell you this. You want me to tell you how that team would have been beatable? If other players in history would have had the balls to do what Kevin Durant and LeBron did, there would be other teams. So it kind of makes it impossible because nobody wanted to make those type of moves because they knew what happened would happen, if that makes sense. So I
I feel
always
you,
say
but
if
I
Dominic
think
would have went,
KD's was worse though, dog. I get what you're saying, but I think KD's move, he went to already a well-oiled machine. You feel me? Like when Braun went to Miami, he had to build that. Like D-Wade was there, but the structure was there, but the roster was not there.
It's not even that, bro. He went to the team that beat him. That's really it, bro.
Yeah, I mean that too. Like he literally went to the team that beat him and came back 3-1 on him too.
Yeah, yep.
I ain't
Literally
gonna
came
lie,
back 3-1 on him.
that's a bad guy movie. Yeah, he's a villain.
That's
great.
and that
I hate that, yo. That made me
I
mad.
Great.
I left, I joined the ops, came back, smoked the block. That's it. Like, it was
Yeah, I ain't gonna
fire.
lie, post. I know you was tight as hell when you saw that
What?
Instagram post.
Man, are you serious, bro?
You
Son, I
bought
was
him
like,
cupcake.
I'm not gonna lie. At first I did, but look, I grew out of that though. Obviously, I grew out of that. I'm not one of them KD fans that hold on to that to this day. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I'm telling you, bro, when he left Westbrook by himself, bro, son, oh my god,
I know
bro.
you watched every matchup.
Bro, I was like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, OKC versus the Warriors that year.
That first matchup was lit.
No, bro. When he left, the next 2 years, every matchup was fire, bro.
Yeah, the one before
Until they let it go, like maybe the third year
every
when they
last one.
on the same team on the All-Star game or something like that.
You remember when GG got in his bag? When they were playing in the Oracle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my.
Yeah, when he was telling Steven Adams, "Don't touch me, bro."
The only matchup that was ever better than that was the Cavs and the Warriors in that little era. Because KD versus Russ, that shit was so much entertainment, bro.
So much, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Watching the OKC versus the Mavs, though. I'm sorry. I just wanted to throw that in there. Like that playoff series,
you
bro.
Talking about 2011?
You talking about 2011?
Yeah,
yo,
bro.
Dirk was
don't remind me
that
about
was so
that,
crazy,
Dirk was
bro.
in his bag
Oh
that
my
series.
god,
bro.
Hey, yo, hold on. I want to ask y'all though. So, all right, so look, this is gonna be the last question before we wrap it up, though. So,
yes, sir.
what do y'all think? Like, you know what I mean? What y'all think the Mavs going to do? Like, do y'all think they a first round exit? Because I think they're going to the finals. What y'all think?
Western Conference Finals.
I was gonna say semifinals. I'll say semifinals.
Yeah, I say Western Conference Finals fringe. Like I give them a fringe chance of making it to the Western Conference Finals, but I think that's their ceiling. Because I don't think they could beat a team like the Nuggets.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they could beat the Kings in the 7-game series.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Y'all think the Lakers going to the playoffs?
I think they might make it to the playoffs through the play-in. I don't know though.
Yeah, I feel that way. Same too. But if they make it, they getting bounced out the first round.
Wow. Hey, yo, chill.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I feel that
because of defense.
Yeah, and because of AD can't stay healthy.
I feel like if we go in healthy, we have a chance of making it to the second round, even a chance of making it to the conference finals. But we have to be healthy, and I'm not gonna really put predictions on the Lakers yet until after the trade deadline. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Hey,
I would have never thought my Knicks would be doing better than the Lakers this season.
Yeah, me either, bro.
Hey, before you end, Crunch, we gotta get your opinion now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I got one statement after yours, Crunch.
Man, I don't even know, man. Honestly, I don't think they're making the playoffs. But I think if they do make the playoffs, they have a chance to go to the Western Conference. Because you know what I'm saying. I think they got enough talent.
Sounds like you're in the middle.
Yeah.
I just think I don't think they have the urgency enough to make the playoffs, but I think if they turned it on how they're supposed to, they do have enough to make it. They have enough to compete.
My thing is they just can't. They gotta stay healthy. That's it for me. They gotta stay healthy.
Watch this. After the All-Star game, they turning up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly, yo. Hold on. 23-game win streak. I'm calling it right now.
Hell no.
We're not losing no games at the All-Star.
I ain't gonna lie. If that happened, LeBron the GOAT.
23-game winning streak. Yeah, if you do that, I'll give it to him.
All right.
Yo,
He definitely not. We all know he's not doing that though. Let's be serious.
Yeah, we know that.
Yo, Crutch, I want to ask you something real quick.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna make a confirmation of me cooking you in regards to CP3?
Yeah, real do be cooking.
I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated with you,
Nah,
bro.
he do be cooking with CP3, yo.
How you cook me about CP3?
You got all the content. You got all the documents, bro. What you mean?
Hold
I
on.
showed you how he's better than CP. I told you how he's better than Kyrie and how he's top 10.
I got the whole video out of a whole Chris Paul and Kyrie Irving debate. It's just that
me and you and Clutch going on live right now. You flip that context into LeBron. Yo.
No, but real. It's still on YouTube though. So either way, like, you know what I mean. It's on the people to go and find the evidence. So I just don't think that everything that I said about Kyrie Irving is wrong though. But you know what? I'm gonna just overlook this one from the day that we was talking about Chris Paul today. I'm gonna look at what you said again, and you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be making hella videos so everybody takes and stuff. But I do want to, man. I don't know if you cook me about Chris Paul, man. Because I firmly believe Kyrie is better than Chris Paul. Like firmly. You know, I think Kyrie. I think Chris Paul never turned the corner, bro.
Bro, I just think you have so much of a bias towards Kyrie because
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you either, though. If we doing strictly eye test, bro, Kyrie clear that man.
Like he just does, bro.
Hey, but y'all be forgetting Chris Paul is a mid-range god, bro. He has one.
No, he's not.
Hey, Kyrie is too, though.
He just
Kyrie is
right.
too, but Chris Paul's mid-range is on par with Kyrie's mid-range.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it is because you gotta look at the post. You gotta look at the post turnarounds. You got to look at, are you really Jane? Like Kyrie is raising up over everybody.
Yeah, really, Kyrie bag deeper in the post.
But when Chris Paul gets that big on that perimeter and get him in that mid range, is over, bro. Every time, even now.
Nah, he needs a screen for that most of the time.
I mean, yeah, I can admit that he needs a screen to operate, but once he gets that big man switch, bro, it's over for that big.
Kyrie, it don't matter who. It don't matter who.
Whoever on Kyrie, he putting work on him. It don't matter.
It mattered in those last 3 games versus Celtics, so.
Nah, man. I ain't trying to hear
that. Don't blame it on Ramadan either.
I ain't blaming it, yo. We done seen Chris Paul lose on numerous occasions.
Same thing with Kyrie.
Bro, you know damn well CP3 is a top 10 point guard all time.
And CP3 has never been the reason his team has lost or choked in the playoffs. He's never been the reason. Like
you better check those videos that you got of me and you. I told you why.
Barry. He was the leader that whole time. How is it not his fault? How is he never the reason?
What'd you say?
If he was the no. What'd you say?
I didn't hear you.
If he was saying all that stuff about him being the leader, why did he? How come it wasn't the reason? I mean, why was he not the reason they was losing?
Because he always performed to his level. Like, he always performed or exceeded his expectations.
That's what I'm saying. It's easy to...
What about last year?
Right. It's easy, bro. It's easy to stay consistent with 16 points a game. Like, that's not a hard... Like, that's not that much of a... Yeah, like, you can just say he didn't drop off.
I'm not going to lie, too. Last year, I really had the Suns beating the Warriors in the playoffs.
That's wild, yo. I never thought the Suns were ever doing anything.
I said that. I felt, man. Oh, my God.
Listen, Chris Paul, I can't name 10 point guards better than him, bro.
Yeah, bro. Not having him...
I can name 11, 12, easy. But that's a whole video for another day. Matter of fact, hey, real.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Real. If y'all got like an hour or 2 left of free time, we can run that. I mean, we can run a live back right now and keep it going with Chris Paul. Let's talk about Chris Paul.
Go ahead.
We could do that. Yeah.
Come on.